Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the daytime stream for Friday. New jungle booster pack split. Live card shop. All right, new breaks, new Charizards, new jungle boosters pack split. That's the title. Oh, my computer logged me out of everything and it restarted. I'm sorry, guys. I was actually ready about 20 minutes ago. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. All right, so you will notice we're starting all the way at 150. That's a bit later. Let's see. But we're going to definitely get our time in. I was hanging out with Karis a little bit. What's this? I'm going to close this. I was hanging out with Karis a little bit. She was talking about her job. She's doing a good job because they're talking about maybe giving her a promotion if she wants it, which we talked about that for a while. She doesn't know if she wants it. So she can get a promotion into a much tougher job now. How exciting. But then again, now you got a tougher job. She also doesn't know. Oh, let's see. She also doesn't know um, how much more pay she would receive. So she's on the fence. And we were just talking about that for a while. We had like a lunch together, basically. All right. So here we are. I think this is all plugged in. Let's go grab, let's close this. We're going to open up this. Let's go grab the website. The website. Ooh, yeah, baby. Hi, Mister. Finally, yo, Pokey people, car updates. Yo, Mister. What's up, Mister? And chat. I got some international shipping to do. We need to make 3 international shipping labels in this stream. Okay, we're going to pin that. All right. It looks like we have an order already. Is that correct? I'm just looking. Okay. Whoa, we got a bunch of money for something. When did this come in? 2 hours ago. 3 spots for the Charizard. Don't try to join the Charizard. He's done. Use my credit for Tag 9 Venusaur. Tag 9 Venusaur. You got it. All right. Sounds good. So we've pinned the website, correct? Yes, we've pinned the website. And we should price up one new item, right? So we always adjust the price of something in the menu. That's one of the things we've been working on. So there's Death Arrival, there's Journey Together, McDonald's Magic Dragon. Prismatic. We used to sell more of that. Let's see. I'm curious. Prismatic. What was the thing we used to open for Prismatic? It was called the Tyranitar Lucario box, right? Lucario box. What's that looking like these days? Let's take a look at the Lucario box. Man, my calculator shut down again. That's so annoying, dude. Give me back my calculator. All right. Divided by what? 14? I mean, we could potentially lower it to 18, but really we shouldn't. But I mean, we could. I kind of don't want to. You know why? Because I'm worried we're not going to keep up with it if we do that. There's Surging Sparks. It looks like he was set to 11. Stellar Crown, Surging Sparks is 10. Stellar Crown is 11. How about Twilight Masquerade? All right, we're testing Twilight Masquerade. Twilight Masquerade booster bundle, maybe? Booster bundle? I think booster bundles are typically cheaper than booster boxes. I hate when it's horizontal or vertical, whatever you want to call it, this because you can't actually click on the link. Nothing happens. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You know, we do continue to get more views and more subscribes from the vertical mode. That's why that still happens. We still do vertical mode. I'm sorry, bro. I cannot find Twilight Masquerade booster bundle cases, so might as well look up booster boxes. Not too bad. Started a new job. Nice. New job time, baby. All right, so I'm betting a case of these is actually getting really unusually expensive, but here they are. Here are the cases. So let's take a quick look at what a case of these is going for. Divided by 6, divided by 36. Yowza! It says Twilight should cost a little more. I don't know. I kind of don't want to raise it. And then there's Paldean Evolved, huh? We don't even have Paldean Evolved according to this. All right, so that's where we're going to mark next. Paldea Evolved. I think next time we work on the menu, we're going to add Paldea back into the menu so that people have a chance to pull that magic card. He's a top pull in this season, in this time period. So we should have that product. Even if it's overpriced, we should have it. All right. I didn't want to mess with it because we didn't have a lot left and it just felt really overpriced. Let's get the iPad opened up. Let's see. We'll grab one of these. There we go. So this is sold. Not too bad. Start a new job. Still, the Crown and Twilight are going up. I hate when it's horizontal or vertical. Yeah, they are going up. It's very clear. All right, Ivan Rodriguez. Here is the Charizard. That means the lightning breaks over. There it is. Now, he says there's a Venusaur in the PSA 9, so let's take a quick look at that. Venusaur. I see it. It's a Radiant Collection Venusaur. Is that right? Let's go looking for it, guys. Radiant Venusaur for Mr. Ivan Rodriguez. Look at that Slowpoke. He's cool. We definitely don't have a lack of cards. We got plenty of cards, guys. It is. Venusaur is sold. Don't mark it as sold. Remember, you can shop the Discord server if you guys want to be able to shop when I'm not live. Venusaur sold. All right. Today's Friday. I took my third shot of Wegovy for this 0.5 milligrams. It's all I think about these days, guys. Just curious about how effective it is. Oh, yes, Mr. Ivan. Oh, thank you. Now, he said use my store credit for that. Let's go grab that store credit. Man, it's muggy in the room. It's at that point where it's like, it's just cool enough outside that it's not triggering the AC from turning on. What is this? Oh, this is the second chance bag. Oops, wrong bag. Remember to guard your privacy. That's right. Remember to guard your privacy, guys. Here it is. Ivan Rodriguez. Got it. I did find Miss Cactuar Queen's missing slabs. Oops, so that part's been figured out. Miss Alexis did not ship them. I do not know why. Maybe because she didn't want her to have them. She said, I want to have them. Let me go ahead and turn this fan on. It's going to be muggy in here. We might as well have the fan blowing some dust in my face. Did you guys know we sell silver as well? I don't advertise that very often. But we got these silver completer coins for $400 a piece if you want one. Here's a Year of the Snake PF70. Looks like that used to be 150. I don't know where it'd be now. Same with this coin right here. We got this SpongeBob coin. So if you're a silver collector, we got silver. Ooh. Wait, I'm putting it in the middle of the table. You guys can only see this side. All right, there we go. Looks like this guy used to be 130. All right. Silver and gold has been going up. It's a good thing. Look at that. Shiny. People like shiny things. You know, I used to put silver and gold into the Poke Shuffles. You guys want me to do that again? I haven't done that in a long time. Here is a silver eagle. I used to have one piece of silver in the Poke Shuffles. Or was it the Poke Shuffles or was it the live customs? I can't remember. But I used to always keep a little bit in there. This looks yummy. Yeah, we got some silver still. Beautiful silver. It's been going up. It's been a good investment for me, a good long-term hold. Yep. Hey, maybe we put one of these golds into the live customs. Would you guys like that? Gold in the live customs? That'd be interesting. A gold pamp. Now, just wanted to show that off for a second. That doesn't get shown off very often. We have Jimmy Therese. He says, hello, mister. Can you also ship out my consignment slabs, not sold, and my pre-graded box I sent you, and any slabs I bought as well? All right, you got it, Jimmy. What happened? Did we like print you a label last night or something? can you also ship out my consignment slabs? Let's go looking for Jimmy Consignment. All right. So it is a Friday. It is a Friday. And Jimmy, if it's a lot to ship, I'm going to request an increase in the shipping, okay? So to send me a bunch of stuff and then return ship it, you got to pay that return shipping on these. The $9 is a flat fee for just products you purchase with me. This may require a more expensive label. Is he watching? I don't think he's watching. So let me see how much he has because it's already kind of a lot. That's Jimmy Perez, Pat Gibbs, Tammy, John Lucas, Tammy Slammy. All right, what else we got? He said he wants this shipped out. He wants the pre-grade box shipped out. I know what you're talking about. So I am going to request an additional $15 for shipping this, okay? I'm sure he'll answer to that. I don't think he's watching right now. I think it's important that we ship it correctly. Because I don't want any cutting corners or anything like that, or using a cheap label, underweighing it, nothing like that. Oops. All right, give me a second here, guys. Jimmy Perez. Jimmy had a couple with us. Jimmy Perez. Jimmy Perez. All right. He had a couple. What we got here? We got John Lucas, Jimmy Perez, Jimmy Perez. Oops. John Lucas, Jimmy Perez. Yeah, this is a big shipment. This is a big shipment, not a small shipment. Jimmy, you can also add guaranteed shipping to it for $20. It's like insurance, but it's technically not called insurance, but it basically works the same way. Works the same way. If your shipment is lost for any reason, we cover it. We replace your cards. You guys might all want to think about that. Some of you have expensive shipments. We offer that. You can read about it in the extended menu. Oh, it's called shipping protection. It's just $20. $20, and if your cards go missing in shipping or they're destroyed or something, we cover it for you. Yeah. If I place an order, will it be open live? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's exactly what we do. Looks like we got to pick out a new lightning break, everybody. We got to pick out a new lightning break. All right. So all of this was Jimmy Perez unsold slabs. What did he have with me? Oops, it's more than I thought. Okay. Consignment's very popular over here, but I notice most of the time people like to consign slabs that are harder to sell, and then they want a nice high price on them too. So that's a tricky combination. So we got Zuikaku, Chewbacca 9, Exuding Sex Appeal, Secret Technique Sexual Awakening, Turtle Power, Kyle Braflosky, Wicked Warwick, Sonic the Hedgehog, Unexpected Shamelessness, Sunstrider. This one's kind of nice, the Lucario. I kind of like that one myself. Here's Chewbacca. Here's Nazgul Terror, Disclaimer, and Jesus. All right, there it is. Jimmy Perez. I still have the original box you shipped this to me in right next to me. I never got rid of it. So here's the original box right here. Let me just pull some of these things out. All right, so I've got the possible tag grading material box. That's the remaining slabs. Let's see. What else did he say? My pre-graded box. Okay, my pre-graded box. Sounds good, man, but to ship this out, we're going to need a special label, and you will need to send in probably $15. To be honest, it's probably higher than 15, but Just depends on the way that I want to ship it. Like I could ship it cheap or I can ship it expensive. Now, if I ship it cheap, that saves you a little bit of money, but it's better to ship it expensive if it's a lot of value. It might be a cheap box. Let me go put this off to the side now, guys. All right. Very good. Now, where are we? Look at that beautiful, beautiful Gengar. Look at this beautiful, beautiful jungle pack, guys. This is the current pack split not Japanese, vintage jungle Flareon. Oh, yes. We broke a rocket booster pack last night. It was extremely good. It was extremely good. So I'm loving the vintage pack breaks right now. They offer a lot of value. You know, you got people out there, they're spending all their money on modern. Nothing wrong with it, really. I mean, modern versus vintage is always a conversation, but vintage is doing well. It is. It's doing very well. Here's Grant J. Kwan. He says, Slabaway, the Pikachu promo PSA 10. Is that in the Pricey Slabs box? Let's go looking for that. So the next order is a Slabaway order, everybody. I know how to go looking for this. Let's go check the Discord server and see if we posted it in there. So we're in the Pricey Slabs channel, and there it is. Yes, I see it posted. And so it should be nearby in the Pricey Slabs box. What's today? 417. We're getting close to 420. Save 20 bucks or something for the 420 oddish day, okay? Weed day. Let's see. Mesa want that gangrene? What? Oh, that's a pristine. I should gather all my pristines together again and send them off to BGS and see how many of them could actually convert into like black label. Black. Let's see. Pichu, where are you? He's not in here. About in here. Where did he go? Where is he from? I don't. Oh, there he is. I found him. All right. Pichu right here. Good. I found him. It just took a little bit of digging. So, as you know, with the Pricey Slabs, I like to do a little bit of an investigation before we officially begin the slab away to make sure he hasn't doubled in price behind my back. We do that because we price these slabs up, and then like a couple weeks go by, maybe 1 week, maybe 2 weeks, and the market's moving so aggressively, so fast that it might be time for a price change on it. Okay, so everyone who's buying from the Pricey Slabs channel should be aware of that. We do double check the price before we officially start it these days. Let me say this. Let me go into edit channel. Prices subject to updates at the time of slab away. All right, hit save on that. Now, I'm going to go over here and take a look at this Pichu. Neo Pichu, and it's a nice certification number, 172. It's a nice certification number because it's a more modern one. It's in the sixes rather than the twos or something like that. All right, jump down here. We want the cheapest one. Neo Pichu 172, huh? There's one in Bulgaria. Here's one in the United States. Looks like the price is right. All right, congratulations, man. The price is right. Would you give me a Lapras card? Is for my daughter or your daughter? All right, here we go, Mr. Grant J. Kwan. All right. Very nice. Oh, let's go over here. We're going to go right over to Slabaway. Mr. Grant. I don't even know if I have a Lapras card. This is going to say middle of April. We'll say April 26th. Grant, you know, we'll start it the next month for you, okay? So we're going to say May 26th. Grant, J, Kwan, PSA 10, Pichu, Neo. All right, now the price we agreed on is $12.60, $12.40, I mean. And you paid $20 toward that to begin the slab away, as is our custom. There you go, Mr. Grant. Congratulations. Good luck with it. Look at that, guys. That's a new slab away started. Your daughter? All right, let's see what's next. What do we got next? Slab away is done. Ivan Chiquilo's next. He wants 4 ninja spinners. Mr. Ivan. Anything from my friend Mr. Ivan. Hell yeah, dude. Boop, 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 boop. Ivan, did you get straight A's in school? I'm proud of you, Ivan. We're getting you ninja spinners now. All right, what's up, guys? Happy Friday. What are you guys doing on this fine Friday? We gotta get a giveaway slab. Who likes giveaway slabs? Here's some stuff. Here's a little card. We'll pop that into the binder break, and here's some stuff. All right. What are you guys doing this weekend? You guys coming over to my place? We gonna have some chicken. Ivan Kilo, you got one hollow, bro. Sorry, bro. Put him in a sleep for you if you want. Ivan. Quiet day. Where's everybody? Sign in. Where are the moderators? There's Mike's side. Mike's side, he's got the sad face. There we go. What's up, Mike's side? What are you doing this weekend? Anything cool? Editing some videos, hopefully. All right. Okay, look at that. I got a couple of these Deoxyses in here and this Latios and a little Haunter. This is the binder break. Jump on in, guys. Starting out with some big hits here like Mew, Zekrom, Gyarados, Beldum, Kyogre, War Turtle Poker from Red Deck, Rhydon. Good stuff. These are grade 10. This is probably grade 10. These might grade 10. These are from very good booster packs. Got a little bit of Star Wars, got an Indudu, got a bunch of hollows and some just some bulk back here, just some goofy bulk. But you know what? I kind of picked out some nice bulk just to be cool. Because a binder break, I think people like it when the binder break feels really big, like really big and fat. I think it adds to the feeling. I'm a mod, but on a different channel. Hey, you can't be over here. You're cheating on your YouTuber or whatever. Let me have a sip of my sippy drink. Let's see. Who wants a free card? Anybody want a free card? What kind of free card you guys want? You guys just want to see me do my work? I gotta get some international shipping done in a minute here. Here's Jesse Salinas, one spot in the Roaring Skies break. Jesse Salinas. I'm out of energy cards. Let me get some more energies. I'm coming home to the place where okay. We got one packet of energies. What is this? I forgot about this. I used to toss abandoned bags on the floor if they were kind of old. Look at this one. Here's an abandoned bag from a Mr. Yaboot from 224. Wow, that's old. That's real old. What did he leave behind? Oh, yeah. Looking like good stuff, huh? Here's a little Onyx and computer search. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now we're talking. Okay. I'll just put this up here, I guess. You can see there wasn't really anything special in that bag. Those are typically the kind of bags that do get abandoned. We deal with that. People buy stuff, and if they don't get something special, they just say, meh, forget about it. People only ship when they think it's special enough, I notice. All right, Roaring Skies. I missed the classic collection shuffle. Yeah, that was a pretty cool thing. Nowadays, we don't host it. I could probably bring it back. It might be more expensive, you know, might be way more expensive. Let me think about it. I could inquire with my provider, my guy who supplies me. I could say I can ask him what he got. It's possible to bring it back. You know, it stopped selling for a while, and here's the problem: when it stops selling, people don't want to buy it anymore. People only want to buy it when it's moving. Yo, Jesse's got 3 spots in here, guys. You got to help him out. Roaring Skies pack split. There's 7 spots remaining for $15 per spot. There it is, Roaring Skies. Ooh, look at that Marowak. Lovely. We have an order from our friend Team Rocket Grunt. Fell asleep, got another offer for the Nami. Total 560 for it, but Zelle or PayPal 400 and give me 2 deaths arrival spots and 80 for Poke Shuffles, totaling 560, which is 70% of 800. Okay, okay. So you're making the deal slightly sweeter. I mean, yeah, it is tempting. I just don't do a lot of One Piece, and I've already got a Nami. Let me think about it for a second, okay? So he would like another. He would like another offer, and it's So he wants 400 cash, and then he wants 2 Death Arrival booster box spots, $80 of Poke Shuffles, totaling 560. It's tempting. I might just do it just because you want it. Let me think about it. I really don't need a second Nami. I guess the question for me is which way is the Nami moving? If I knew how the Nami was performing over time, it'd be such an easy decision. But I don't actually, and I have my doubts actually, because there was like this crazy drive in the One Piece, then it cooled off. And my question is, where does the entire card hobby go from here? Like when do we get the card hobby crash? And do I want to be sitting on an expensive Nami card when it crashes? Not if it crashes, when it crashes, because it is cardboard. Um, but then again, you're also spending some of the money on cards. Boy, it's real borderline, man. You've got me real close to being okay with it. I might just do it just to be nice to you. Let's go grab the card in question. Let's see. All right, Mr. TRG. Four honeys, huh? There it is. Let me climb it here. Now you say Zelle or PayPal. Let me see if I'm able to send you money over PayPal where it's like no, like it's friends or family or something. Let me see if I can do friends or family for you. All right, we're gonna hit cancel on that. PayPal keeps trying to make me make a pass key. See, I've already got a Nami. I really should spend the same capital on like a Luffy or something. Hey, it says our sales are actually up 5%. That's crazy because we were down 10% like a week ago. Now we're up 5%. One crazy week is all you need, really. Oh, okay. So hold on, wait a second. How do I send you money? I can't get your email. Can I just click on this? Oh, here we go. Oh, but unfortunately, this would be a business payment. So you would have to pay business taxes or business well, let's see what it is. 400 times 0.03. It's like $12. So I just split that with you. 406. How does that sound? I split the fee with you. I don't really want to use Zelle because I have trouble using Zelle actually. I do. Zelle takes a while. So we're gonna do 406, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. Um $6 is bonus for uh processing fee. All right, we're gonna hit next on that. Pay with this. It has to be goods and service. All right, here goes. I'm hitting the button. Let me just make sure it all looks good. Send. All right. How's that looking? So there you go. I've just paid for the Nami. The Nami returns to me, but he wants some other stuff as well. You watching, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt? I don't know if he's here. So this little Nami becomes property of TCC once again. Hey, yo, what is that card? This is a Nami from One Piece. I have a little bit of One Piece holdings, nothing crazy. I'm not, I didn't watch One Piece growing up. I don't watch the cartoons as they come out. I don't keep up with the manga. But I do believe it's an old IP. I think it's very similar to me, like collecting a Dragon Ball card. Ultimately, my goal will be to sell this, not to hold it. So you're looking at a future Nami break to be hosted when you guys are no longer tired of waiting for Nami break or no longer tired of Nami. Yeah, let's rotate. Oh yeah, Black Panther for only 600, Mega Scrafty and Lucario. Now let's get the rest of this order. So Give me 2 death arrival spots. All right, that's going to be $80. TRG, TRG. All right. 2 guest arrival spots. Aha, the box break. Yeah. Oh, baby. Who's coming over to my place and hanging out this weekend? I might go walking in the park. We got the park over here. It looks so good. So he says 2 desk arrival spots and $80 for Pokey Shuffles, totaling blah, blah, blah. Mr. Team Rocket Grunt, are you watching? I don't think he's watching, so I think I'll wait till he's here. So there we go. We just write him down for $80 of store credit, easy, and he can spend it how he wants. Now, that's completed. He just sold me a card. That's right. You guys can sell me your cards. If you get a nice slab and a break, you can put it up for consignment, whatever you really want to do. I don't mind. Whatever you want. We got an order, Raul Mendoza. He says, "Want Ascended Heroes. Our Ascended Heroes is cheaper now. Yes, cheaper. Okay. Do you guys like cheaper? I like cheaper. Okay, tossing this. Here's Durampa, Hoopa. Ooh, it's a cold one, Mr. Raul. Nothing crazy popping out. As is custom with these packs, they're very rough. Ascended Heroes. All right, all right, all right, all right. What do we got here? We got Fui Coco, Charizard for 7,000, and Meowth for $50. Charizard for 7K. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of that Charizard for the Pricey Slabs channel. You guys ever go shopping in there? Pricey Slabs channel? You know, I gotta mark that Pichu as being sold too, don't I? It is Pricey Slabs. I'm gonna edit this. Pichu sold. New picture. All right, I gotta be careful not to send the wrong picture. You don't want to see. You don't want to see my pictures, bro. There we go. That's going to go down in the prices slab box. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at the breaks, guys. Welcome to the Friday stream. How's it going? Smash that like button for me. How you guys doing today? We've got the rare candy. We got this trade slab. Now, this doesn't have any name on the back. I think we're looking for a card just like this for a friend, Mr. Jaded. Weird. Is this it? Is this all we have? We just got the rare candy. We just have the rare candy. We're out of breaks. We need fresh breaks. Here's a Cindy Gym break. All right. We're out of breaks, everybody. Do I have store credit? Yes, sir. We finished selling your pristine Galarian Moltres. Is it Galarian? We finished selling your pristine Moltres yesterday. I got it sold for 100, so your payout was 75. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so there it is. Javier Arroyo, $75 store credit. Let me know how you want to spend it. I'll place an order. Yes, let me take care of that real fast. Actually, no. Let me get this lightning break up. We got to have a lightning break. So let's get a lightning break. So here we have a lightning break Pikachu, huh? At least we did at one point. And I think what I'm going to do here, we're actually going to lower the price. So this is pristine McDonald's Pikachu. Not to be confused with the stinky old PSA 10. BGS 10, McDonald's Pikachu. You know how hard it is to get pristine? It's hard, man. Where's the pristine? So the cheapest pristine. Oh, my price might have been correct, actually. Oh my God, the cheapest pristine is $200. This was too cheap because it was 41 and 5 with the star spot. This should actually just be 41 and 5, no star spot. Are we back? Yo, where is everybody? Test, 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 test. Who can hear me? Who can hear me? Test. So he actually gets more expensive. He actually went up in price. He's now 41 and 5 with no star spot. Crazy. All right, we got a new lightning break. That will suffice for now. That will suffice. We're going to jump over here. We can hear you. I saw the internet go down for a second. JC's here. What's up, man? So we got, here is the website queue. I'm checking the website queue now. We got an order from Jamar. What's up, man? He says, Japanese electric breaker. All right, we are, I think, on our last box of that, actually. Wasn't that right? I think we were, right? Okay, it is. And here it is. I had 2 bags. Let's get them combined. All right, cool. Where are all the likes? And where the hell are the likes? I'm freaking out, man. We have no more booster boxes of electric breaker, and when it sells out, I'm not replacing it. It's been fun, electric breaker. It will forever remain in my memory. In the arms of an angel. It is. Mr. It's been too long, says Ahmed Soldier. Hey, what's up, man? We are. We're still going. We're still huffing and puffing. What we got? Here's Tatsugiri. A code one. A code one. We got Kogi Kiss. We got Kecleon. He's got a little tongue out. Okay. And a code one. There it is. Wait, I'm gonna put a piece of bulk into the binder break. You ready? Let's see. Let's put this Kecleon in the binder break. All right, cool, man. Get any Yu-Gi-Oh products. We have the Yu-Gi-Oh Rarity 5 or something like that. Is supposed to income when it officially launches. I don't do a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, but if people start opening a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh with me, I wouldn't have a problem with that. All right, so we're just putting stuff into this binder break, just random bulk cards to get it a little bit fatter. Mr. Jamar, let me grab your bag. Ta-da! Fresh bag, right? Oh, opening up with the nice AR. Rarity 5 looks nice. Yeah, we got Rarity 5. Actually, we should have Blue Eyes on the menu right now. Isn't Blue Eyes in the menu? Wow, 67. I did it. Yay! Rarity Collection sold out. Legend of Blue Eyes. We have Legend of Blue Eyes for $12, and that's from 2023. And then we also have Ghost of the Past for $8.5. So we do have some Yu-Gi-Oh. I know there's like new Yu-Gi-Oh product where it's like full arts and all that stuff. I didn't mess with that. I got the Yu-Gi-Oh Rarity 5. That's what I got. Yu-Gi-Oh has not traditionally done well on this channel, so we're just playing around. Playing around. That's all we're doing. We're not taking it too serious. I remember the crashes. It is. I'll be here then when I make it to 70. All right, thank you, Mr. Jamar. Who's next? Who wants to open some cards, join a break, join a... Did you guys know when you want to do a gym break, that's a 2-person break, you can just tell me what card you want to break. Like, see this, Cindy? This is a gym break. It's a Tammy gym break. So you could join this for $20, but you don't have to. You could pick a card out on the table that you like. Like, let me show you that. Let me show you an example. Let me show you an example. So check this out. CGC 10, pristine tops Marowak, $80. You can offer to split this with another guy in a gym break and work on your gym card. Those are one of the things you can do on this channel. We're all about the slabs, actually. I noticed that. I noticed our focus is on graded cards, and it's just because I think that they're a better value proposition than opening booster packs often. That's often the case. Okay, we're hitting refresh. The rest of the cards don't go with the order. What? Are you asking if the bulk cards go with your order? They do not. We remove the bulk. We always do. Let's see. Ooh. Who wants a Snorlax? That's a XY era Snorlax. What do you think that guy sells for? He's extremely rare. XY Snorlax. 20,000? Cheap and affordable, 20,000. What's the population on him? Is the population on this still basically nothing? Let's see what the population is. Looks like last time we checked, it was a population of 38. Population is now 39. Wow, pretty rare. You just did my order and put the card to the side. Oh, here, let me show you. So your card is right here. There it is, Mr. Jamar, and your pulls were the Kecleon and the Togekiss and the Tatsugiri. The rest of the cards are considered bulk, right? And we just get rid of those. Here we are. Oh, I better be careful there. Here we are. Are you talking about that bulk card I put into the binder break? I've been taking bulk cards and putting them in the binder break just to fill it up with bulk, kind of beefing it up, like giving it some fiber. You know what I mean? Like some fiber. The rest of the cards don't go with the order. The other cards, the bulk cards, are just put into the bulk pile. We just get rid of bulk. That's how we do it. That's how all rip and ships do it. This, all right. Here's Sudowoodo. Here's Abra. And here's Mickey Mouse for $200. That's bubblegum Mickey Mouse. Have you guys ever seen anything like that? So I know it's Friday, and for some of you guys, that might be a day where there's a hole burning in your pocket. Let's take a look at some slabs. Let's see. Well, first of all, we got to get these shipped out. He doesn't ship your order until you pay shipping. That's right. So similar to other rip and ships, your cards stay here until you order a round of shipping, which you will not want to do until you have some expensive cards worth shipping. This was free, but it doesn't say free on it. All right, like that. Bulk is only kept of his vintage. That's right. We get rid of bulk. There we go. Mister is both bulk and vintage. I do feel a little bit bulky. This one's already got a sleeve. This one's getting a sleeve. And this one's getting a sleeve. How much is shipping me? Shipping is a flat $9. It's always $9. And what you can do in the meantime is you can add more cards into the bag. So instead of shipping, you can get more cards and put them in here until your bag's nice and thick. Like this. Look at this. Look at this Jeff bag. See how thick the bag is? See, this bag's ready to ship out because he's got a lot of cards in there. So he will pay $9 and I'll ship all these cards out. In fact, Jeff likes to wait until he has a lot of cards. Look at all these cards Jeff's got. So he could ship this all for $9 one time. It saves him a lot of money to do it that way. That's why we do it that way. If you really, 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 really just wanted to ship these two cards, I could ship that to you for $6. Okay, so if you decide you want to ship these two cards and nothing else, I'll ship this for $6. Okay, but I recommend you just, if you want to have fun on this channel, the way this channel works, if you want to do that, I recommend adding some more cards. That's why I recommend. So that could be opening up some of the latest set, maybe opening some Korean cards, whatever you like. Mister, did you do my order? I don't think I ran into it. Was it a PayPal order? All right, let me get this label made for Miss Cactuar Queen. Closing this, closing this. Why does it even do this? Dude, Microsoft is so invasive. They're like, you have to use Microsoft Edge. They're edging me. Okay, I will add more. That's a smart move, Mr. Manjay. Why do you sound different? Says Mr. Senior McMuffin. What? Why do you think you mean like the microphone? People have been saying the microphone sounds different. I think there was some kind of update, and the update changed the microphone, or YouTube update changed the microphone. People have been saying that. All right, let's see if we can just quickly make a label for her. Ah, naturally, it did not save her phone number. That would have been so easy. All right, let me contact her. Wait, maybe she already shared the phone number with me. No. Boy, that's annoying as hell, dude. Let me check her PayPal's, okay? Her PayPal's might have shared the phone number with me. Okay. Oh, you sound like Mister again. What? You can't be saying all that. Okay, this is not a good way to search for her phone number. I'm trying to get her phone number so I can give her nighttime calls. Hey, baby, how you doing? I would never do that, by the way. Very unprofessional. Jumping over here, jumping over here. So these are some slabs that she needs to have shipped out to her. Ah, there it is. I've got her phone number now. Okay, good. So we have the last step needed for the shipping. All right, all right, all right. So here's the email. Copy on that. We're going to place that in here. And then the phone number. Here it is. I hate that international shipping has to have phone number because it's like kind of intrusive. And it's so much work to gather that phone number. This should be about 5 to 6 ounces. We'll do 6 ounces. We're going to ship it as a package. Good. And we're going to edit the customs form. We're going to say merchandise, description, playing cards. And we're going to make it 6. And we're going to set the value to, I don't know, $40. All right. I acknowledge and agree to the rules. Now, I'm shipping this out to her, and it is costing me a ton of money. No! Burning up in this heat. Yeah, it's getting hot. Mystery was via website 2 hours before the stream. Oh, okay. You got it, Mr. Jeff. You got it, man. Let's take care of that. Jeff's here, and we're going to take care of the Jeff order. But this is also being taken care of. This is the Cactua Queen order. Let me text Miss Alexis so that she understands the shipment. Okay. It's going to say made a new label for Prue and stuck it with the slabs. Ship only those 4 items, 4 slabs in the bag to her. All right, there we go. Very good. So that's complete. Now we're jumping back to Mr. Jeff. Oh, you're correct, Mr. Jeff. You ordered 5 sneaker bunkos, 1 jungle spot, very good, 1 pokey shuffle, and 1 final fantasy. Ooh, all right. Let's start with the pokey shuffle. You ready? Just got a bunch of neat playing card sets. Have you ever seen the clear Mario playing cards? You trying to go out there and buy all my cards, huh? Yeah, I've seen those already. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Kecleon. 1 Kecleon, Mr. Jeff. Now he also needs the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy. Give me a second. Here it is. Now you also need the Jungle Spot. That's a $130 booster pack, guys. You want to see it get open? Who wants to see that get open? $140, $130. Okay, that's definitely on. And you need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5 of these. All right. Got a little bit of these. Now this goes toward the jungle. In the jungle, the mighty. I think you're the first one in. Experience booster pack. Expensive booster pack. Can you feel? All right, we've got. Let's start with these sneaker bunkos first. Step this up. We're looking for signatures. Signatures, everybody. Girly card signatures. Girly pop signatures. Here's a girl with like a gigantic sword, I guess. All right. I think this dramatically lowers your chance of a signature because we are only opening 5 packs. Here's a girl eating at a TV. It's kind of like what I would do. Mister will be the new pope. Oh my God, bro. Yeah. All right. And all right, here's this girl with the blonde hair. Uh-huh. I already know some Latin. Ave Maria, Gracia plena, Dominus tecum, benedictus fructus ventris tui Jesus. I already know some Latin. Yeah. That's because I took 2 years of Latin when I was a homeschooler. I went to the Latin Catholic Mass. Yeah. There you go. Can't imagine my parents are too happy with the current pope. My parents were like super conservative, man. They were hardcore conservative. What up, mister? Hey, what's up, man? Tax season's over. Sweet. Now, Magic the Gathering. Here's Hero. Ooh, Ooh, a Surge Hollow of D.O. D.O. I was thinking on getting a Scented Hero, but it's so cold to me. It's cold. Yeah, it's cold to everybody, though. You got to remember that. So it's being equally cold. And if you get lucky, you get very lucky. You get the big payout. Battle at the Big Bridge. I know that one's kind of decent, too, isn't it? Cloud EX Soldier. That's kind of cool. Kamari, me. Seymour Butts. Vivi Ornithrier. Swamp. Summoner Fenrir. Black Waltz. Get Rid Ya. Opera, Demon, Wall, Mysidian Elder. You're not alone. All right, there you go. Did the Rocket Booster box break go off yet? Yeah, the Rocket Booster did go off. It went off, I think, last night. And we mentioned it in the Discord server. So be sure to keep an eye on the Discord where you can see the break outcomes. You should be able to see which stream it was broken in and kind of like what time it went off at. It's not like perfectly accurate. Vivi, Cloud, EX Soldier. I looked there. Did you? And it didn't say that it had gone off. Is that right? Battle of the Big Boobs. Here's D.O. Wow, he's looking like a surge foil to me. And here's Hero. All right, there it is. Mr. Jeff, thank you so much. Oops. Mystery's talking about the box, not the Team Rocket pack. Oh, you're talking about the Destined Rivals box. It's called Destined Rivals. Part of it is Team Rocket, but the other part is Heat Wave, Heat Wind Arena. Destined Rivals. I know what you mean now. Yeah, that's still going. Mr. Team Rocket Grunt just put 2 fresh spots in there, though, so it's further along now. What's that? Oh, never mind. It's the wind. Apparently, we're in the crosshairs of a big storm tonight, guys. We might get a tornado. What if a tornado picks me up and blows me away? Here's Lugia. Good. We're all done with that. We have an order from Ivan Rodriguez, shipping slabs only. Ivan, if you're watching, how many slabs do you think you got? How heavy? Give me a guess how many slabs you think it might be, like 50 or Ivan Rodriguez. Here it is. We got to decide how heavy to make this. Let's make it 3 pounds, I guess. We'll make the box bigger as well. Doobie 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 doo, doobie 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 doo, doobie doobie doo. I can see my fingers kind of like clicking on the iPad screen. It's so cool. 500. He definitely gets a lot of slabs. But we're getting him a heavier label. That's what we're doing. So we need a heavy label for a larger sized box. That's the rule. So that USPS doesn't get angry at us. You underpaid. You underpaid. You got to pay more. I'm sorry, USPS. Look at that. 420 oddish. It's coming soon. We're 3 days away, baby. I'll put it into the O box, I guess, because we're not selling it yet. Look at this. This is a 10 for 30 bucks, Miss Magus. Here's Mega Deontay. Here's Heracross. Why did I even grade this? I guess it's because it was Heracross. I don't know. Doesn't even make sense. When does Dreamlight come back in? As soon as possible. As soon as possible. We ordered another case. Maybe I should have 2 cases at a time. I don't know. I didn't really expect. Well, I kind of had a feeling there was going to be demand for it just because so many people were asking when it was going to arrive. So that's usually a good clue. That's usually a raging clue. But I wasn't sure how fast it would sell because you just can never tell. And yeah, it's doing well. The sad part is I could have just ordered a lot to begin with. And the reason I don't is because Final Fantasy often doesn't do well. Final Fantasy often struggles. Look at that Oddish, Hidden Legends Oddish. He's going to be a big break. Excuse me. Man, I get heartburn now from that Wagovi stuff, man. I had like eggs and sausage for breakfast. All right. Ooh, that's really good. It's because it has a unisig she bay. Yeah, she's bay. I gotta get me that unisignature. Some things I don't always understand naturally, you know, because I didn't play Final Fantasy VII, so I don't know what that's like. Here's Pikachu. Pikachu. You guys gonna jump into the one of these one-differous breaks? This one's kind of pulling ahead, but this one's really cool. All right. Lucario. And what's this? Pristine Meltan. All right, he's coming down. I'm coming home. Did you get a chance to place my Ivysaur coin? I've not done that. I'm sorry. You are? I am sometimes a little bit slow. Meow, 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 meow. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's Golduck with the G. You go in the G box. Pikachu with the P. He's a consigned Pikachu for Albert Austin. Let me put him in the consignment. Oh, let me put him in the consignment box. All right. I kind of like him. I wonder if he would break, like if we put him up on the table as a break. All right, Lucario is an L, and Meltan is an M. Pokey rival Jeff. No rush, mister. No rush. Oh, good. I was just about to start rushing to get it all done. But now that you say that, I'm just going to kick my feet back, drink a couple of beers. Ivan Rodriguez, we got your label ready now. It took like 7 minutes for it to calculate the price. I don't know why it does that. Okay, Ivan Rodriguez label. Oops. All right. What's up, guys? Happy Friday. Do you guys want to talk about what's in the news? Here's Team Rocket Grunt. I'm back sending this penny message for the store credit. Can I get one more Death Arrival spot and 8 Pokey Shuffles? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know I'm always buying stuff. Yes, you do. You are buying stuff. You did very good with that, Nami. Congratulations on that. And hey, maybe you strike this box. We'll find out. The box break, Destin Rivals box break is up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 20. 11 spots remain. Probably one of the better breaks on the table. You can open it immediately or have me ship it sealed. Now he wants 8 Pokey Shuffles. Oh yes, the Pokey Shuffles, very popular. I think I've sold more Pokey Shuffles in the last month than ever before. Like the volume of them has been so high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good luck. May your knife chip and shatter. Woo! 8 cold ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, cold round this time. I'm sorry, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. We need a free giveaway card. What should we do? What do you guys want? Tell me what kind of giveaway you want. You want a giveaway card? Hey, mister, we want a giveaway, please. We're giving away Clam Pearl to one lucky girl, but also Team Rocket Grunt. We're putting you in here, Team Rocket Grunt. All right, you might snatch this Clam Pearl after that cold round. Keyword's going to be free. If you place an order, I'll put you into the giveaway right now. Are you looking? Oh, wait a second. Are you looking for a break that's about to end? Have you guys considered jumping into the jumbo pack break? There's only 3 spots left. Are you lonely? I can help that. There it goes. Shut up. Now, that'll be the keyword for it. Good. We have a Miss Alexandra coming up. I placed an order. Okay, so what we have going on here, we have a Jeff order. He's actually next. He needs 8 Sneaky Bunkos and 3 Pokey Shuffles. I'm coming home. Here it is. I think I heard that song like years ago. That was a popular song, right? And I hated it, by the way. It was super annoying. And then I think I just recently heard it on TikTok, and I think it's stuck in my head now. Here goes. 3 cold ones, Mr. Jeff. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Sneaker Bunker Volume 2. We're going to need a fresh box. I'm going to go get a couple fresh boxes. What do you guys want the next One Piece break to be? We could make a One Piece box break for like Gear 5 Luffy, OP5. So I'll put these two behind me. Do 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 do. Put on a happy face. Blah 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 blah. Put on a happy face. Jeff. Oh, Jeff! You hit the jackpot, Jeff. Jeff, this card really is very expensive. You're going to take that card home since you're starting the next box. I mean, you basically bought a whole box today, right? 5 packs plus 8 packs is 13. Close enough, right? Take a look at this card. We hosted a break on one of these one time. Sneaker Bunko. Oh, here it is. You search Sneaker Bunko, and the first card that pops up is that one, the Redo Healer. 400. Isn't that crazy, guys? The hit card is a box topper somehow. One of the best possible pulls is not even a Siggy. It's a box topper. Pretty wild. All right. And it's not a surprise. Not only is it rare, so unlike unlike the Redo Healer from Sneaker Bunko Volume 1, this one's hard to pull. The other one was just a common card. Who remembers the pink-haired girl from Sneaker Bunko 1? She just showed up every couple of packs because she was a common. But this card's only showing up as a box topper. So it's super rare. There's like 2 in a case. And, that's kind of consistent. But cases cost like 1.5K or whatever they're going for now. Maybe they're 2K now. I don't know what they cost now. So this is a top pull. All right. So congratulations on that. You probably grade that one. We got these 2. That was what was left from the previous box. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. There's actually another sexy box topper that I've never graded and sold before. It's the one where it's that anime where the guy has to like grab their titties to heal them, to heal them. All right. So congratulations on that. How much is PSA right now? I'll send it for fun. So it is pricey. The middleman price for PSA with me is 45. So it is a little bit pricey. Obviously, if you grade it at home, it's a little bit cheaper. I think people grade middleman with me when they don't want to do it themselves, don't know how to do it, or they're international, or they don't want to pay to have it shipped home and then pay to ship it back out to PSA. Like shipping it out to PSA always, of course, costs a little bit of money, maybe like $6 to $15. It depends on how you do it, really, like how much protection, how much insurance you want. And so, in the end, we actually do get a lot of people shipping out at 45, but obviously 45 is a little pricey. But I've looked at my competitors and their middleman pricing, and our middleman pricing for PSA is pretty good. I've actually, I haven't checked in like a month or two, but last time I checked, our middleman pricing is pretty competitive. Here's this girl and this girl with the towel. The cheapest way, if you guys want to grade it the cheapest, have me send it home to you. Sign up for the PSA, whatever it is, club membership. That'll cost like an initial $250 or something. I don't remember what it is. It's some stupid amount. And then go for their cheapest bulk grading option, and that'll net you the cheapest grading possible. That's how you do it, okay, guys? I'm not here trying to squeeze you for money when it comes to PSA grading. We have a middleman service, and I charge 45. What 45 gives me is enough for all of the materials. So, like, I know it sounds silly, but the top loader, not the top loaders, the semi rigids, they add up fast. We go through 100 of those like nothing, and those are not free. And then, there's the shipping supplies. I got to ship the box out to them. They don't talk about this, but when you check out, you pay taxes when you check out. And you also pay for return shipping, which is usually like $150 for our submissions. So there's return shipping, there's shipping to them, there's the supplies. Then finally, there's the profit margin for my time. So if I'm going to be sitting down doing this kind of skilled job. It's kind of a skilled job. It's like data entry, but you have to be really clean and clear with it. I want to be paid a little bit for that. And I don't have like a middleman contract with PSA or anything like that. They don't give me cheap grading. So I pay expensive grading just like everyone else does. I'm sure GameStop has like some kind of agreement. So I think GameStop has some kind of way to get it cheaper. But I don't have anything like that. And then on top of all that, I charge enough at $45. I charge enough that if there's some kind of catastrophe, I know that we're able to pay for that catastrophe. This, all right, look at that. Wow, man, what a round. Beautiful. This card right here is just a big money card. All right, Mr. Jeff, having a good day. Mr. Jeff, having a good day. Jeff, you ever want to get rid of all these like hollows like this stuff? I'm always open minded. Some kind of trade or some kind of thing like that. I don't know. I don't do anything with them. I got a couple options with them. I can grade them, which I never grade them. I can junk pack them. That makes a really minimal amount of money. But you know what's interesting, Jeff? The lighter your package is when we ship it out, the cheaper it is. So I just save money on shipping. That's all I need. So we got your sneaker bunko. You're doing well. Miss Alexandra is next. Oh, and another thing, nowadays, if you guys ever donate your hollows or cards you don't want out of your pack opening, if you do that, we'll toss you into the free slab. So it's an easy way to get in there. All right, you want 2 Ascended Heroes. Didn't you get screwed over by PSA when you did consignments cheaper? Think PSA lost? No, 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 that was CGC. And I lost so at the time, our middleman fee was very low. It was like cutthroat low, right? Like I just wanted a lot of business. So it was a volume kind of price. I mean, it wasn't free either. I was making money, but not really good money. I was just trying to help people grade cards and, have that be attractive. Like, oh, I can open cards with Cardconomist and then I can get them graded with the CGC, blah, blah, blah. CGC loses one of our packages and I'm out $10,000. Can you believe that? It's about 10,000. It was that bad because I replaced every single card. And so I lost money doing middleman service for people. I worked for many hours for you guys. I worked for man, I don't even want to add it up. And I made $0 because a single box went missing. That's how bad it is. So middleman grading, not the best business. It just isn't. Not the best business. In fact, I think our policy even states your middleman grading with me at your own risk, meaning that I don't cover it if your card gets lost. So I think I state that in the rules, wherever the rules are written. However, because I'm such a nice guy, I don't really mean that. If something bad happens, I'm going to try and fix it for you. But just to protect myself, I say that. All right, so I say the other thing. Let's go get some ascending. Yeah, after that one incident, after I lost all that money, I stopped doing middleman. I said, no more middleman for me. No, sir. I lost all that money and I said, I'm never doing middleman again. And people begged for it. They're like, come on, bro, do the middleman again. I want to send my card to PSA. You are. Took me a long time to get over it and be like, all right, we'll do it. I was emotionally scarred by what happened. Imagine losing $10,000. Middleman, not consignment. Oh, consignment. I don't know. See, Mr. is Pope material. Go in peace, my son, or something like that. In nomine Patre et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. I remember all that crap. Oh, we're so holy. We're so holy. We're full of holes. Here's a little ghastly promo. What we're going to do with him, we're going to put him into the free first time order over here, like this. See? All right, so we got a little card there. A little ghastly. Put that back over there. You lost 10K with PSA? No, no, no. I lost 10K with CGC. What happened was I had an address changed. I moved to my new lake house. This was a while back. This is a blue lake house, right? And I went into my profile on the CGC website and I updated my address. And I was like, bada bing, bada boom. Then they proceeded to ship all my packages to my old address. All of my submissions went to the old address. and that was a catastrophe. And then I told them, hey, I changed my address in your website, and they're like, oh, that doesn't work. You have to go to the actual order and update the address for the order. So I was like, why doesn't your website warn you when you're updating your address? It should have a big warning. This will not actually change your address. So I was very pissed off. And then they said, we received your packages. It got returned to us, and then they forward shipped it to me, and one of them was missing. So either somebody at CGC kept it for themselves or lost it, or the mailman kept it for himself and lost it, or the person who received it at my old address said, "Wait a second, this is like $1 million of Pokemon cards. I'm keeping this crap." So somebody stole it from me, and I had no way to take it back. You guys didn't know this, but I actually threatened to sue CGC at the time that it happened, and I of course did not sue because I'm a wimp. But what is there like? How would I? They didn't respond very nicely to that either. They're like, all right, well, I was pretty angry about it. It was never resolved. I never got my money back. Um, yep, it was just a whole lost shipment, and I strongly feel it was not my fault. Their website should have told you in big flashing lights, if you do not update the address on the orders, we still will not ship to it. They didn't have that. And you know what happened? After I fought with them, they changed the website to that. After I fought with them, they changed it. All right, here it is. So that was probably they recognized that was a big loss, and I fought with them, and they just said, "Well, we don't have it. We don't have it. We already." They're like, "We already forward shipped your slabs." I'm like, "No, they're missing, bro." Miss Alexandra, you've been duped. You've been duped, Miss Alexandra, by the ascended heroes. I'm sorry. Perhaps the same person took them that took the whole case of cards that went missing. No, no, I have my own suspicions on that. All right, because you know what? Because it's been years, and another case of my Pokemon cards have never gone missing since then. So the mysterious case thief just decided to hit me one time and never again. So I suspect what happened. There's no proof of what happened, but I have my own suspicions of precisely what happened. All right, here's Numel. What was the water Pokemon in the pools? Yes, let's take a look. You have a Glastrier. That's an ice type. So this is an ice type, and he's like a pony, and he would have been ridden by that legendary Pokemon from Sword and Shield. What's his name? I don't remember. It's that dopey Pokemon. He was one of the legendaries. So this is his little steed, his little pony. It was the Prune Lady. I knew it. The Prune Lady did it. All right, Miss Alexandra. Probably it was somebody who had insider knowledge that my security cameras were not installed yet. And then once they were installed, magically there was no more theft. Javier Arroyo, what's up, Mr. 20 Pokey Shuffles using store credit? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Calorex, you got it. All right, here it is. What we got? What we got for you, Mr. Javier? You know what I'm talking about. We're thinking of the same thing. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Those are your two bonus cards for ordering 10. Holy, bro. He's going deep. He ordered $100 of Poke Shuffles, everybody. What are we going to pull? All cold ones. Oh, nope. We're going to start right away with Magmar. That's pretty good. Toss this away. We don't need that anymore. Magmar. Old Maid Mew. Look at that. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. Scyther 3.5. Boop, 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 boop. All right. So we're going to pick up 3 slabs and find out what those slabs are all about. That away. Old Maid Mew. So we already know what that is. Magmar. That's going to be Classic Collection. Classic Collection Magmar, Old Maid Mew, and Scyther 3.5. I love seeing I love seeing $100 worth of the Poke Shuffles get open. It's so entertaining. Endlessly entertaining. Here's the Scyther. He's pretty cool. Look at that. Now he's only at 3.5, but he's only $30. So he's just fun. And then here's Magmar. Beautiful. And where's this Old Maid Mew? Here it is. So officially 55 plus 40 plus 30. So that's what, 125? So you're up. This was a positive roll for you. You're up. What are you thinking, Mr. Javier? Keep, re-roll, donate all to TCC? Yeah, that was an annoying time period, Mr. Cody, because not only was it a specific card set that went missing, but also uh, somebody might have been opening exactly a ton of that card set on their own channel. So it was like, bro, come on, bro. You're not even sneaky. Keep all? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. No risk re-rolling these. We're keeping some nice, cute slabs. Javier. Javier. It was a like a $6,000 loss, I think. Let me think. It was 4 cases. It wasn't 6,000 then. It would have been about 4,800 or something. Okay. Donate all to TCC. I know, not trying to make you think of that. Just wondering if that's where those slabs went. No, 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 no. That's no, because that was the slabs predate that time period. The slabs were definitely just lost by CGC. Oh yeah, look at that VENMO. Oh yeah, look at that Scrappy. Oh yeah, look at that Diatridos. All right, last I heard, this Poke Shuffle box can use some new cards. Venomoth is going in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like Mega Squafty's going in. 1, 2, 3. Wait, we can't put this in. Try that again. Wait, what's this? How did this? What's this lady doing in here? She can't be in here. I don't know where those girl cards came from, but those can't be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there's Outlaw and Eradicate's going in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, there we go. 3 slabs are entering into the box after three slabs were removed. All right, we're gonna go 016 Raticate T10. For this one, we're gonna say 231 Mega Scrafty T10. Oh dang, there's 2 Russes. What? And finally, for the Venomoth, we're gonna say 49 Tops Venomoth P7. All right. There we have it. There we have it. There we have it. Locked and loaded. Off they go. Got to keep that box full. Thank you, Mr. Javier. That was fun, man. Mr. Jeff, we just received an e-check. We got to be careful with those e-checks. Here's Daniel Garcia. Daniel Garcia says, Pokey shuffle me up. Pokey shuffle you up? What? If you say so. PSA or tag. For someone who doesn't do a lot happens to you, mister. What are you talking about? A lot happens to me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You get 2 free ones. It's a free card for every 10 Poke Shuffles you buy in a row. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, 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 oh no. Houndoom. That's a good one. And oh, thank heavens. You got a hit on one of the free cards. You see how important those free cards are sometimes, guys. His last free card got him Tyranitar 10. Think about that. That's kind of a big deal. That's like, without that, he goes negative. With it, he goes positive. Big deal. So here we go. The Houndoom is right here. Oh, you got 2 Team Rocket cards. How cool is that? You got 2 Team Rocket cards, everybody. All right, here it is. Wow. Kind of cool, actually. All right, that's Daniel Garcia. You've got 2 cards. You can re-roll them or keep them. Oh, what are you thinking? The Houndoom is so nice. Yeah, he's just always nice. Somebody re-rolled him. I think that was Mr. Joseph Smith re-rolled him the other day. He said he didn't need him. Keep Mr. Vinny. I'm assuming it's you. All right, Daniel Garcia, congratulations. So I would say you spent 100 and you got pretty close to 100. I think you actually got 110. So you are lucky that you did not miss that last card because that last card saved your bottom. Very good. All right. What do we have to put back into that box? We got to put some stuff back in. Tatsugiri. I don't know if Tatsugiri needs to be going in. We got to put some cool stuff in there. You know why? Because the cards that came out were cool stuff. Can't just be putting any old cards in there. Lugia and Mewtwo are going in. So Mewtwo will be $50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Keeping the box full. Important. Didn't that Mewtwo look really good, actually? So that Mewtwo is from Pokemon Go. He's actually 4 years old. And people like to buy that Mewtwo because he's drawn so well. And then this is just a standard Lugia. He's not, he's a quality Pokemon, but he's never going to be like really expensive. You know how he kind of stands out to me? He's like an inventory card, almost like a silver coin, like a currency. You just trade it. There goes. All right. But the Mewtwo's cool. I like the drawing on the Mewtwo a lot. Daniel Garcia, thank you very much. All right. So we're jumping over here. I'm not mine no more. I remember Ghost of Anthony. Here's this. Here's Meowth. Here's Dwago Knight. All right. So over here, we've got a Jeff Leon. Now, this is an e-check. Let me check the previous e-check, Mr. Jeff. Let's see if they're all caught up. Sad for my cold 8 shuffles. It just happens, man. It just happens. There's no controlling it. There's no trick to it. Same with the breaks. When we shuffle up those boosters and the names, there's no trick. It's actually one of the purest forms of RNG. When you go to like a website and you're buying stuff off a website, that website is most likely gamified. It's been okay. Hold on, Mr. Jeff. We're going to check this now. So, some very clever software engineer has gone in there just like a slot machine, and they've designed it to give you a feeling. They've designed it to not let you lose too much and not let you win too much. Not let you win too much. That's how those games are designed. And we don't have anything like that. Over here, you can just go nuts and truly win. Okay, Jeff, I see there's one on April 15th, and then you've got this one too. So this will be the last one that we do on pending, okay? Till the previous one clears. So this will be Tears of the Planet Legacy Collection. Legacy Collection. You got it, man. Tears of the Planet and Legacy Collection. What's this? Journey of Discovery. You want a free pack of Journey? Whoa. Don't fall over. It decided it wanted to start sneaking away. Hey, look at this. There's an insane cane in here in this Crystal Abyss. I believe I have a whole box of that somewhere. Where's Tears of the Planet, though? That's Gunslinger. Look, we got Dreamlike Oceans. Did you know that? We're not sold out. 100%. Hold on, wait a second, Jeff. Did you know we had this? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's almost a whole box. Plus, we got this one over here. So just to let you guys know, we are waiting for more Final Fantasy to arrive. Do you want me to convert some of this out of your payment? Like, I know you got Tears of the Planet, and I know you got Legacy Collection. We could add that up and divide it by 5.5. You want to do that? I'm welcoming you to swap into the the Dreamlike Oceans. Yeah, I guess I marked it sold out too fast, huh? I think we were sold out of boxes or something. Sure, do it. Okay, so your amount is 30 plus 27 divided by 5.5. It comes out to 10.3. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so it comes out to 10 of these. Here's what's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 7 left. All right. I'm going to give you this journey of discovery. Now, the rest of your order says a spot in the jumbo pack break. Ooh, I like that. Jumbo pack break. 2 spots left, guys. 2 spots left. I'd like to try to pull Bubble. Bubble Mew? Pretty sure that's... Are you restocking shiny treasures? You know, we ran out of that, and I was so excited when we ran out because I was like, I'll never restock that product because it did so poorly for me. And now we got people going, hey, where's the shiny treasure? kind of kind of an interesting flip, you know? Okay, I'm a little sip of my drink. 2 people in that jumbo pack break. I don't know if you caught that, guys. And then a PSA grade for Redo Healer Box Topper. Ooh, that's exciting. All right. Redo of Healer. Now, Mary says not to watch this show, but I don't know. I might have to give it a watch. I've never seen it. Seems like it's probably got a really interesting story. Strange that it did poorly. Yeah. Well, what happened, it was a very different time period for Pokemon when it came out. Like, when it initially came out, people did go pretty nuts for it early, and then it fell off really hard. Even though I ordered a ton of it, I ordered so much shiny treasures thinking I would need to get a lot of it. But people just stopped buying it really, really strongly. They're like, I don't want it. It's stupid. It's dumb. So I had all this product. And then the worst thing of all happened. The price on the sealed product moved down. I was like, oh, damn, dude. So I'm sitting on all this inventory and it's not earning interest. It's not invested in crypto. It's not invested. Bitcoin's almost up to 80, by the way, guys. It's not in the stock market. It's just sitting in Pokemon product and the product went down. I lost money. So I felt really bad about shiny treasures. Now, like 2 years go by, and now the market's exploding. And so all of a sudden it sells through. People want Bubble Mew like crazy. And I sold out of my product. And people are saying, hey, you got any more of that product? So it's kind of interesting how that works. It wasn't a bad product, it just was it was a bad market. Good product, bad market. Something to think about the next time we have a bad market, if there ever is another bad market. Pokemon's obviously going to the moon, guys. Like, this is it. This is the end of cheap Pokemon cards. It's never going to happen again. You are? There's 2 versions, mister, if you do watch it. Lol. 2 versions, huh? A censored and an uncensored, huh? Crazy, bro. Rated R and rated X. All right. Karis would probably watch that with me. She would probably love it. All right. We're ready? Journey of Discovery. Here's Ignis. Oh, Ignis. Don't be Ignis. Just as deep as you are in TCGs, I'm surprised you don't keep a case of every product. So I don't have to buy Pokemon shiny treasures anymore because I can just buy Paldea, Paldean Fates. Is that what it's called? I think it's Paldean Fates. And so that's what I've done recently is I've acquired more of the Paldean Fates. There's Sarah. Here's Rogue Tomato. Here's Sephiroth. You might want to keep him. Here's Kane. Here's Barrett. He's the main character, isn't he? Here's Arciela. Okay. TEM. We need your help on keeping close. And here's Wilk and Steiner. And here's Furion, Luis. And here's LOZ. Okay. And here's Bahamut and Snow. And finally, what do we got here? Gertie and Bahamut. Oh, no full art. No full art. Okay. Jeff's probably thinking about those last packs. Tossing this back over here. Ooh. I hope we do pull the Una signature. I'd love to have that as a video. They have a 4-drawer filing cabinet full of XXX anime at one of the card shops I live by, but they looked at me weird when I asked about it, so I didn't look through it. Figured there might be. Nah, dude. You gotta say, hey, bro, let me see some of that triple X big hot titties and fat ass anime. You gotta do it like that. And then when you go over there to watch it, you gotta be like, oh, nice. You gotta make like noises the whole time, like grunts, like, oh yeah. Oh my God. You gotta be real loud about it. Let them know what's up. Like, oh, whoa. All right. Do you guys have brother sister anime? Okay, here's Daniel Garcia. He says, live costumes. He had so much fun in the Poke Shuffles that now he's trying the live costumes. Okay. All right. Here it is. Daniel Garcia. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Good luck. People don't buy 4 in a row very often. And I think that's a pity because you might get a jackpot. You might get like 2 or 3 hits all bunched together. Hold. 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 Oh my God. You might get killed. Woo! Nothing but cold ones. All right. You know what? I think that deserves a spot in the second chance bounty. So congratulations. You've earned a bounty spot with that very cold round. Do you guys know about this? On this channel, we have something called the second chance bounty for when you have very bad luck. Sorry, Mr. Daniel. Oh my God. Here it is. All right. Ouch. Ouchie. Here's Taiwanese. Here's Gengar. It should be like a solid $100 slab. What do we got for the? Here's one. All right, see this nine tails right here? This nine tails is now the second chance slab. $100 card. That's the bounty. So one of you guys will still walk away with a $100 pull. Okay. For those who have had tough luck. All right. That's Magnetron. Here's Pikachu. And here's Mega Heracross. What's next? We have Javier. What's up, Mr. Two Live Customs? Oh, he's going after the live customs too. Okay. Two Live Customs, Mr. Javier. Good luck. Oops. Got back in there. A 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. All right. Let's see if you get a better pull than the other guy. Oh. Oh my God. Mr. Javier. Pretty rough, man. All right. That was not fun to watch. I'm sorry. I did laugh a little bit, so I take that laugh back. I'm sorry, man. That was pain. Not as painful as Daniel, but it was pain. Damn. Yeah. The live customs are higher risk, higher reward. This is definitely not the right price for that anymore. Could put the Beedrill in the box, huh? I feel like Beedrill's such a specific Pokemon. Who would want to pull Beedrill? He would certainly be re-rolled. All right, let's see. What do we got here? It says complete these remaining tasks on the closing of your home. Yep. I think we're all caught up. We got no orders in the queue. No orders in the queue, guys. Let's see what we got going on here. So we got Melmetal. Everyone loves Melmetal. That's a nice Mewtwo. He's from 2022 as well. Here's a Schmexy 1 to the dome, and here is Luigi. Ouija time. Okay, we got a Ouija poker card. I could see this going into the Poke Shuffles. Incandescent Arcana Mewtwo. He's just cool. Let's stick him in there. Let's see. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Thank you for the second chance. No problem, man. Sorry for the bad luck. Mew 2. T10. All right. Okay. And he goes. He's a big one. We have a Jack Woodworth order. Mr. Jack. He says, I'll show him how it's done. One live custom, one pokey shuffle. All right, one pokey shuffle. Yep, you can order as little as one pokey shuffle, $5. Some people do that. I feel like people have obviously better luck when they order the 10, get one free. One Houndoom is that free card, man. That free card every now and then just snipes you a big, big, big hit, and you didn't have to pay for it. All right, so from a financial, technical point of view, I think it's the better outcome. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. You know, I'd like to have custom Cardconomist packs for these. That would be way cooler, wouldn't it? Oh, perfectly cold. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Oops. We got any more slabs in here? Yes, we got one more slab in here. So all the M's are up on the table. We are nearly done rotating the M's now. What is this? Trick or Trade Marshadow for 60? Yuck. If you guys want a gym challenge, just ask for it, okay? Latios, Latios. Zatu for 60. It's kind of cool. Dodrio for 38. Raikou for 60. I love the Raikou, man. The Raikou's nice looking. He's nice looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, yes. He's number 048. Now, that's the English one. Much harder to grade. You know, the Japanese one, we know the Japanese one is easy to grade. That's English. So 25 years from now, this card's going to be expensive as hell. It's cheap right now. That's the fun of collecting it early. Cheap when you collect it early. Expensive when you collect it later. Okay. These dang shuffles, man. Oh, man, I got like burps. I got like heartburn. All because I ate eggs and sausage. And the Wegovy stuff's just like really strong, actually. All right. So what else we got to work on, huh? Well, let's get another card for a first-time buyer. Who's in here and they've never placed an order? Out yourself. Who's in here and you've never placed an order? We got a free first-time order card. Let's get another card in there. Obviously, Ghastly is very good. And let's have the second card be just looking for something nice, okay? I'm looking for anything nice. Star Wars card, maybe? None of those look nice, to be honest. I'm coming home. Meow, 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 meow. I hate that song. I actually really hate that song. Never liked it. All the girls who listen to that song, never liked those girls. Wrong girls for me. Let's see. It's like they're either too cheap or too expensive. Oh man, I just got like no options. We'll have the other card be this interesting Smeargle. All right. Smeargle it is. I think I would just go through it next time, regardless, just to see what's up with it. They can hate all they want. Why have it for sale if you look at someone weird every time they look through it? Well, just be sure to like dress really weird too when you go in. So like wear some like weirdly revealing like man whore clothing. There you go. All right. You ever heard of a himbo? Okay, flip that around. All right. You can go in wearing like a doggy collar or something like that. Hey, where's your triple X anime? It goes. Why you sell it if you don't want me looking? It's Irma. Hey, what's up, Irma? Where would we be without our bestie Irma? We got a good 30 minutes left, guys. Actually, wait. We've got 80 minutes left, everybody. We got 80 minutes. We're not even close to done. So the next step, I think, is to work on the binder break. Who wants some new cards in that binder break? Look at all these beautiful cards. Wonderful cards. They just go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. We got this, look at that Kecleon, huh? Shinji Kanda Kecleon. If you are getting burps, up your water fluid intake. Limit soda. That was my doctor. So double soda? Double soda? Double? Triple soda? Who wants a vintage Mario card? I'm going to get a vintage Mario card for the binder break. Wait, so what you're telling me... Ooh, I'll put one of these in. What you're telling me is quadruple soda. Maybe I'll have some Diet Fanta like Donald Trump. You know? Ooh. Donald Trump pointed out that since when you pour Diet Fanta on the grass dies. That means that the Diet Fanta kills the cancer cells too. That's why he lives so long. That's why he won't die. All right. Okay. So I think I mentioned this earlier in the stream. One of the reasons why we started a little bit later, I was hanging out with Karis. She was giving me a job update on her job. She's being offered a promotion. What do you guys think of that? She might get a promotion. She doesn't know if she wants to go through with it. Just something she's thinking about. Let me refresh. So strange. Diet Fanta. Yeah, imagine the president drinking Diet Fanta. Such a strange drink. All right, Jeffy Weffy says the last packs of Final Fantasy. All right, here it is. Last packs of Final Fantasy. I'm coming home. Ready? Gotta try Zevia, mister. It's a great soda alternative. I drink a couple of things. So on occasion, I might have a diet soda, but I also have tea and I have plain water. And I have one of my favorite things is the plain lemon water. So that's one of my favorites. That's that super expensive. What do they call that stuff? I don't even remember the name of it. I drink it all the time. Must have like a boring name. Here you go. There, the full art is Rufus, and he looks like he's been beat up. Okay, Rufus. Yeah, I drink a variety of things. Yeah. Ooh. I think I would drink more plain water if I had like an ice cube machine. Sky Samurai. I need an ice cube machine. Here's No. Here's Edge. Cloud. Zevia has stevia extract. It's just carbonated water with some natural flavors. Here's Shiva. Didn't they do a study and stevia extract was actually a worse fake sugar? Is Yuffie? They found out that people who drank stevia would, on average, have. Oh, there you go. Second one as well. So it's an interesting order, Jeff, because you actually just pulled both of the full arts, right? But neither of them are super desirable full arts. I can tell. You know why? Because they're Gaifus. All right. So we are officially out of these Final Fantasies now, though. All right. Sky Samurai. Why did I sleeve that one? Pretty sure Rufus and Edward are guy names. Darn, dude. They're very pretty. The cards are pretty. Shiva gonna go in the front because she got boobies. I know she's got the boobies. Okay. This episode brought to you by Jeff Leon. Thank you, Jeff, for the big orders. Where would we be without Jeff, guys? All right. We're gonna go ahead and throw this away. Nicholas Williams. He says 2 spots in the pack split, please. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nicholas Williams. It's Nicholas. Nicholas Williams. Hey, that's one. I can forget what's in all my baggies. You got a lot, man. Nicholas Williams. It's tons of stuff, hundreds of stuff. Let's grab this box break. No, let's grab the EXP booster. All right, so we currently have a jungle break going, guys. There's 3 people in there now. Jungle breaks are on the move. We have no orders in the queue. So let me show you some of your stuff, Jeff. There's no orders in the queue. So we got Jeff bag, we got Jeff bag, we got a Jeff bag, Sarah bag, Arturo bag. Who says Sarah bag, Jonas bag, Nicholas Alvarez bag. Wow, that was actually a good thing for me to make note of that. That looks like it might be another Arturo bag, Siestman bag, Kendall Pelor bag. Where did Kendall Pelor go? You know, that guy used to buy with us. What happened to Kendall Pelor? Here's a Jeff bag. Here's a Jeff bag. Here's a Jeff bag. You know, Jeff, we got to change the way we open your stuff. From now on, we need to have a Jeff hits box. And we have to have a requirement every time you open with me, your hits go to the hits box. We got to have it that way because it would just save you some money to not, or let's put it another way. It will save me some time to not have to sort your stuff ever because we already know all the good ones are put. Oh, is this the missing tie? Oh my God, we found it. We found the missing Gyarados. He had slipped into a yellow box. How did he even slip in there? It must have been. Okay, so let's see. Shahir, 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 and Jonathan Morris, who has actually a year-old expired bag. All right, so that's a lot of Jeff Leon. Let's take a moment and appreciate our shelves right now. What I'm seeing on our shelves, we have a total of 4 boxes of Brett Love, 4 double boxes. So step number one, I'm going to move Brett Love's boxes over to the like long-term storage shelf. So he's being moved over to the long-term storage shelf. He's got so much stuff. Time to give him a little move. No tripping in this process. We're carrying his very precious cards, so no tripping is allowed during this very important time. All right. Moving this. Moving this. Mr. Brett. We're moving this. This one says John Lucas on it. Well, we'll leave John Lucas here. This one says Pokey Bros on it. We have moved this over here somewhere. All right. So let's take another Brett Love down. Sarah's got 3 boxes going on. So she's got, well, this one's not all the way full. Hold on. Let me fill this one all the way up. Okay. So we're going to put all 3 of these over here. Mr. Brett has just so much stuff. It's incredible. There we go. So we have just cleared up a ton of space. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this full Sarah box, move it over here, and this full Sarah box, move it over here. So the full Sarah boxes are out of the way. Now we're going to politely sit our butts down. That Smeagol card for the first time buyer is quite expensive right now. Is it actually? Who told me that? Marcus? The non-hollow version? Are you telling me the non-hollow version's expensive? Because that's the non-hollow. That's not a hollow. It's a bulk card. You telling me maybe I put in too expensive of a free card? You never know what you can trust anymore. All right, so Jeffy. Hey, let me check for new orders, Jeff. Send in those orders, guys. If you wish to have some action, you don't have to. All right, good. Okay. So, Jeff, all this bulk. Lots of bulk, Jeff. It's all about the bulk, Jeff. Kefka, Kefka is probably valuable. Oh, man, this seems like it's really more like something to do when we're in horizontal mode, in my opinion. You just get more room. Jeff hits. See that? Jeff hits. All right, I wouldn't call these hits, but the Kefka, yes, I would. Endwalker, maybe the Omega. The Alakazam obviously is a hit. I don't know, she's a cute bunny girl. Dark Golbat's a hit, no doubt about it. Alakazam, Claydol can be graded. He's not really a hit, but he can be graded. Kangaskhan's a hit. Gloom's a hit. Master Ball Sand Slash. You should know about these things, All right, got some stuff. This is bulk. So your bag must have been, oh no, it's damaged cards. I get it. They're error cards. Kadaj, Despatchery. All right, Jeffy Weffy. Mister, did you get my mini hidden box? It's in the back. I haven't forgotten it. It's just right there. What I was doing there was I was removing all your bags from the yellow overflow boxes. That's what we just did. I just pulled all your cards up from the yellow overflow. Okay, so that's done. Okay, now what about this little baggie right here, huh? Let's take a look at this Jeff Leon bag, huh, guys? So we got some hollows here. I'll put the hollow right here on the stack. Okay, I like him. He's a hit. Rayquaza in English. That's pretty good. I actually like this Womp. I don't think you're going to grade it, but this is just more bulk. Like, what's this bulk doing here? Okay, some more hollows. Let's get these hollows in the bulk moved over. Okay, good. Okay, Mischievous Pup, High Society Hunter, Hungry Ghoul, Esper Origins. Let's move these over here. There's a Laughing Mad. Ice Cream. Here's an Abra. I think the Abra's good. Meloetta is definitely good. Mew is good. Archeops, Sandal, Dwebble. These are good. All right, so there we go. We'll take all this. We'll pair it with all this, I think. Pop this back into the bag. Let's grab that Squirtle because he's not a hit. What's behind the Squirrel? The Friends and Paldea? That's not a hit. Squirtle and Friends and Paldea. Thanks, Chef. Look at that. All right, there we go. So let's move all this into your little hits bag. We have a little Jeff Leon hits bag. Keep all the hits in one place, huh? All right, now what's this? We got this baggie here. I really ought to do this with Mr. Brett. Brett's got just an overwhelming number of cards. Zodiac, Umbral God, huh? Yuffie, Cloud, Tifa Lockhart, those are all good. Estinian, he's like a non-hollow, but he's interesting. Some more of these girls. You've been opening lots of girls, lots of puppy dog girls. You ever want to trade those puppy dog girls in because they're too low margin for you? Let me know because I'll grade them with some kind of cheap company or something. Maybe I'll just hold them for a long time. So you ever want to get rid of your doggy girls for some kind of trade? Got a lot of them. You probably got more than you'll bother with. Here's Sid, Lightning, Lumia, some more Gengars. Same deal. Cards like Gengar, if you ever don't plan on grading all those Gengars, going through the trouble of it, trying to profit from it, you can quickly liquidate them. Think of it that way. There's a time value to money, right? There's a time value to money. So that's why people do stuff like hire a real estate agent to sell their home for them. That's why people hire a boat guy to sell their boat for them, because they go, hey, you can make money off of my stuff, but just get it sold for me already. Okay, so here's some hollows. So we do that, by the way, guys. By the way, we're trying something experimental out where you can actually now sell your ungraded cards on the table in consignment. But I think the rule has to be that it has to be a really good card. It can't be like junk. It can't be mediocre. And we do that in order to just offer you another way to liquidate for something you don't want. See, there's a doggy's girl. Rough. All right. What I should have done is I should have told you to give me a doggy girl in exchange for a bag sweater, huh? But you know what? You don't have to do that because right now there's nobody ordering cards. The queue is empty. That means if you place an order right now, guys, there's no wait time. How many likes we got? We're almost at 40 likes. If you guys want the giveaway, we got to hit 40 likes. That's the goal, 40 likes. Do it for your baby mama. Is that Sydney, sweetie? Hey, I seen a video you made. You finance cards? A little bit, yeah, sort of. It's called slabaway. That's where you can pay a card down over 6 months. That's almost like a loan. But instead of being loaned cash, you're being loaned a card. Now, a card is not cash, but nowadays it sort of is. Cards are so liquid and so valuable that it's like you've been given a loan. See this Abra? You could take him and pay him down over 6 months. So it's not quite the same as a loan, but it's the idea is getting close to similar. All right, what we got here? We got some stuff. Dracule. I don't think you'll grade him. Cecil, that's cool. All right, some more hollow junk. Some junk in the trunk. Here's this guy right here. Okay. How you feel about this, Jeff? Are you enjoying this? Jeff's enjoying this, guys, because normally to sort your bag, it would cost $3 per bag. So we're giving him some primo service here. Here's Tifa Lockhart. That's pretty cool. Search for the Frozen Esper. Clive, Estinian. That's cool. Coco. We got some of these, some Pikachu, some Hydrapple, Monkey Dory, Drowned Catacomb. See, there's got to be a way to liquidate all this stuff before shipping if you guys ever want to. There's got to be some method to do that. I tried to make it happen with the trade slab, but I know the trade slab doesn't really always work. Like I feel like maybe it's not valuable enough. But here's what's interesting about the trade slab. If it's ever too valuable, people just buy it. They just buy it outright. And I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to work out a trade. All right, so here's what's going on, Mr. Jeff. We've got this ETB box for you. I'm putting a sticker on it. Now it's going to say Jeff Leon. All right, so you're getting a double box now. And it goes. And then look at that. Now that's some good stuff. Jellicent Altart, but this is really good, huh? The signature. So there's no doubt the signature is pretty valuable. Trade slabs just never interest me. Yeah, exactly. So what I could do is I could put up a more expensive trade slab. But here's the problem. People just actually buy all the spots in it. See what I'm saying? Like a regular break. And then I'm like, well, what are we trying to do here? Like, are we trying to host a break or are we trying to host a trade slab? So I noticed to get actual trades to liquidate bags, usually you have to offer like, it's kind of ironic for junk. People would trade junk for junk. But I don't know. There's been a lack of activity on the current one. Okay. Those are the cards you just pulled. Two full art Gaifus, not my first choice. Good. Two Gaifus. Make it to where you can't buy in the trade slab then. True, that's an interesting thought. Here's the problem with that thinking too, Mr. PDX. So if we eliminate the ability to buy into trade slabs, they move much slower, so they can get stuck. So it's like a double-edged sword. When people can buy in, if it's a good card, they just buy it. It never gets traded into. But when we remove the option to buy in, this slab might get stuck. It might get stuck on the table, and then you're like, oh man, I wish people could buy into this. So it's like it's this very interesting problem. Mega Lucario, some hollows. That's kind of a nicer one. That's definitely a hit. This Winged Girl, which is from High School DxD. I can't believe I know that now. I know High School DxD. I recognize it. Mega Gengar. That's a mega hit. That's what that is. That's a hit. Okay. Happy Friday, by the way, guys. What are you guys doing for Friday? Anything cool? Who's doing stuff for Friday? I'm not doing anything cool. I have no plans. I have one plan: hang out with you guys. Hang out with you guys. Look at my Pokemon cards. Get horny looking at my Pokemon cards. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, one more round. We got boop, boop. See, I almost feel like that's a hit, right? It's not holographic, but that one's probably worth grading. Features all those girls, right? Suicune's okay. Here's a Lucario. Here's that guy. He's pretty much a hit. The doggy girls, bark, bark, bark. The tree, I'm not going to put the tree in there. It's just a tree, dude. Oh, here's an unsleeved Rayquaza. And here is a numbered fat guy, which I don't think you'll grade. His name's Jerobo. See, the problem with Jerobo is he's going pretty bald, and girls just don't go for that. Do they go for that? I think some girls actually do like bald men, right? That's a real thing. They looked it up. But it's a smaller number of women who prefer bald men. The majority of women prefer men with hair. That's why you got to shave all your hair off. Be a man. All right. Ooh. So there we go. I think we just busted through a lot of bags for you there, Mr. Jeffy Weffy. Again, you do have those boxes hidden in the back corner still, but I think I'm going to stop sorting for now and focus on enticing the stream with new slabs. Okay. So, but you got this big hits bag, right? And where we're going to put this hits bag, we're going to put it right to my right. It's going to my right side into the yellow overflow box. So we're not storing it with your other ETB. It's not going in here. It's going into the yellow overflow on the right side of the table. Why do we do that? For ultimate easy access. Easy access. Now, who told me this Smeargle was expensive? Somebody said Smeargle was expensive. Is it really expensive? Current objective, survive. What is this, a game? Dude, it's hot in this room, man. It feels like it's not, it's supposed to be 72, but it feels like it's like 80. Summertime, man. Let's see. It's about $5. Oh no, that's $9. What the hell? This card is $9. Oh my God. And the next one's 15. What? How's this card look? It's not gonna grade 10. Wow. What do I do with it? It's got a little art in the background. That's why it's so expensive. Here, I'll tell you what. Since we just did all the trouble of looking it up, let's write 15 on it so that we know. And then let's just go put it in a bag somewhere. $15, huh? It's meta right now. It's meta. So they're playing it in the game. That's why it's expensive. Is that what you're saying? That's so interesting. Tatsugiri, $35. This is out of 75 Star Wars, $100. This will never sell. This just needs to go to like eBay. They'll never sell. The Trade Federation's Mysterious Conspirator, out of 75, graded 10. You know how hard that is to do? You know how hard it is to get this card to grade 10 like that? That's difficult. But no one's going to buy it because Disney Star Wars. I blame Disney. All right. So we found this Jaded card. Let me take a picture of it because we were supposed to do that. So now we can go over to Mr. Jaded's channel. I found where the slab went. He's got a private channel with me. Did you guys know you could do that? Look. Hey, you can see my face. Look into here. See this digital collection? So these are private channels. They cost $20. $20. You can get your own private channel. And in your private channel, you can have me take pictures of the stuff you have over here. And then you know what you have over here. Very useful for people with a lot of stuff. Useful for people who plan on keeping their stuff here an extended period. Maybe you're international. Helps you manage your collection while it's over here. Sure, sure, sure. And then you just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll be like, sir, yes, sir. So we just took that picture from Mr. Jaded like he requested. My lord, is that legal? God, mister, it's a trap. Made me say something. What? What are you saying? Time to be looking through your bulk. Oh, man, can you believe that? I don't know what to think about that. Now, we have some slabs. So here is a potentially abandoned slab. I don't know if it's abandoned. I'm about to check, okay? It looks like it could be abandoned. We're searching for a Paul Bradley. I don't recognize Paul Bradley. Do you guys? He could be a guy who just made a small number of orders recently. Here it is. Paul Bradley was last year on 2023. So this slab has been abandoned for a very long time. Let's take a look at it. Oh, it looks great. It looks really good. So here's the question. Do I crack it out and regrade it, or do I leave it in the Cardconomist holder forever? I can see this is John's handiwork. Notice how there's a gap between the word fossil and the word Psyduck. That gap should not exist. It should have been corrected. So the label, I grade the label a B. Let's see. It's kind of like craft work, you know. It's kind of like it's not like super computerized. Every one of these labels were handcrafted basically, and that one could have been a little bit better. But it looks like it was handed a 10. And I'm seeing slide off centering on the top right to left, but it looks like it's one of those marginal cards where it was probably just close enough to still count as a 10. So that's interesting. That's Psyduck. I'll put them up on the table for the moment until later I can decide what I want to do with them. Did you say Paul Bunyan? I think that Smurl is expensive because it looks like a Mondrian painting. Yeah, of course. Well, it's got a famous painting in the background. That's a famous painting, of course. It's very eye-catching right away. So that must mean like the reverse hollow of that card must go for tons of money. So that is Fossil Psyduck 10. Now we're selling a Cardconomist slab, not a PSA slab. So let's go get a price tag for it. Psyduck Fossil. It's going to be cheaper than a PSA slab. That's how we do it. All right. What's crazy is the price of a Japanese Fossil 10 Psyduck is 1,000. Oh my God. That's why the fossil packs are going to $1,000. Let's check sold. Let's sort it by ended recent, right? When's the last time a Japanese one sold, though? It's been a while since a Japanese one sold, it looks like. Oh my freaking God, dude. The last time a Japanese Psyduck sold was March 30th for $750, meaning that the $1,000 price tag is not that unrealistic. It's not that unrealistic. So our price shall be, how about 65% of the current buy now? That should be easy to calculate because it should just be 650. So what? I don't know what to think of that. I highly doubt anyone is going to buy this. Actually, you know how I truly feel about it? I feel like it doesn't feel right to sell it. Let me tell you why. Like, it doesn't feel right to sell it because I shouldn't be selling my own brand. It's not right. Well, I guess PSA kind of does that, right? Like, they buy their own brand. I'll let someone consider it. I'll put it up on the table. I'll let you consider it. I don't know. It's very weird. It's not like I recently encapsulated this for myself to sell or something like that. We encapsulated this for somebody else, somebody named Paul, I guess. He abandoned it. and now it's super expensive. It's been 3 years abandoned. All right, and then we've got this guy right here, and this expired one right here. All right, so these were abandoned as well. So these are 2 abandoned cards. Abandoning the Koros. That's wild. So these were giveaways, and the person who actually managed to pull them never collected. Pretty crazy. You know, what's interesting is I don't recognize the name of the people who actually won the giveaway. So there's people who participate in the giveaway, but once they win, they never actually ask for it. They go, I don't care. Or maybe they're not even aware they won. They didn't stick around. They left the stream. They left the stream. It's like, bro, you won. All right, so there's some of those Koros. Those are a big deal to me. Koros are a big deal. It's forever going to be known as the cigarette Charmander set. But yeah, you'll notice these say 1996. 1996, everybody. Koro Pokemon. Look at that Ponyta jumping over the moon. Super cool, man. I could just save these. Like, I don't have to sell them. But I think if I was to sell them, they would be kind of pricey. CGC sells them under their brand, and I think it looks ugly as hell. So this is a great example where I feel that the PSA brand adds a lot of value to them. It's like one of these cards where it's like, the card itself doesn't have enough feeling of authenticity. So when PSA puts their brand on it, then it looks really good. All right, so we're going to type in Ponyta Karuta. So there is a CGC one for like 120. It just looks terrible, man. Just looks terrible. This is one of the problems for CGC. Here's one of the problems for them. Look, what would you rather collect? Tell me. Take a look at these 2 cards. This one is PSA Authentic, and this one's a CGC 8.5. You guys, I want your vote. You guys tell me which one you'd rather own. 8.5 CGC or PSA Authentic. Which one looks better to you? It's PSA by like 10 miles, right? It's PSA all the way. Old band art Jinx too. Yeah, when Jinx was still black. When she was still a sister. I think that Smeargle is expensive. Did you say Paul Bunyan? Give it away, give it away, give it away now. What do you guys, I want to hear your opinions. What do you guys think? Yeah, PSA, right? CGC's label is ugly, bro. Who wants to collect an 8.5 CGC? With CGC, it's got to say 10 or it's got to say pristine 10. That's it. No one wants 8.5 CGC anything. It's so ugly. By the way, take a look at this. So this is the CGC 8.5 Smoker Charmander, and he wants $4,000 for it. Hey, but I recognize that guy. He's one of our guys. This guy's shopped with us before. What else does he have for sale? Don't I recognize this guy? Let's see. Oh, I'm not so sure. Maybe not. Thought I recognized his name. Like he's been on the channel before, and then I've bought from him before. Like I feel like I bought a CardConomist slab from him before. Yeah, I can't tell. But anyways, so he wants $4,000 for that Smoker Charmander. And you know how I feel about that? I feel like that's probably correct. Because it's the kind of card where it's like anytime I think about selling it, my stomach goes, hell no. Hell no, I love this card. The cigarette Charmander has to be one of the coolest Charmanders in the entire hobby. It's hilarious, right? Charmander lighting up your cigarette, it feels like nostalgia. It doesn't feel like nostalgia. It feels like an old timey thing, right? Like back when Asia used to make TV shows for kids or whatever, but they had like all kinds of questionably weird things in it, like Dragon Ball with like nudity or like, guns or smoking in a children's show. So back then, Asia, back in the 90s, Asia did that a lot, actually. It wasn't maybe just Asia, it was maybe some other shows too. But back then, there weren't as many standards for how kids' shows were made. So kids' shows were made just kind of however you wanted. And you might have something that's a little too graphic or a little too nude or something like that. So these Smoker Charmander's really funny, and it feels like that time period as a result of that. All right, let's see. I don't like BGS besides Black Label. I don't like CGC besides the Pristine. I'm okay with PSA. I love Tag. Yeah, Tag getting away with that nice look, aren't they? They're getting away with that nice look. So Ponyta, I'm going for a minimum price of 240. That's PSA graded, authentic grade. And then same with this Jinx. I'm gonna go with like 200 on the Jinx. These are PSA graded Koro Karutas. What do we got here? Team Rocket Grunt. He's back. He's taking another shot, I think. Mister, I ordered from you 5 years ago. I'm not expecting you to have my cards, but still out of interest. You were in Lake of the Ozark at the time. Hey, what's up, man? Train with Tumuck. I am still in Lake of the Ozarks. You want to see? Check it out. We're still there. The water looks kind of brownish. You know why? Because it rained really hard. It rained really hard, so the water gets all stirred up and turns kind of a muddy color, like because it's a lake. And we're still there. We're still in Lake of the Ozarks. If you ordered from me 5 years ago, there is just about a 0% chance that I did not steal your card from you. So you are a really nice guy because you made a generous donation to the charity of the Cardconomist. I really appreciate it. Maybe I made some money off your card. It's possible I did that. Maybe I gave it away. I do that as well. But after a certain time period, we just assume it's abandoned. Now that time period is usually like, so officially you get 1 year. But if you got something decent, we'll go for like 2 years. And then in some cases, as far as three, because we'll just give you tons of time. 5 years, there's no way anything's left. There's nothing left after 5 years. PSA really needs to do away with upcharges, some bull stuff. Do you ship sealed boxes or box? Did you answer my question? Hey, what's up, Mr. Louie? I would be happy to ship sealed boxes and sealed booster packs if that's what you want. We absolutely can do that. So we have an order for Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. He's keeping the stream alive right now. Thank you, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. He's going deep. He wants 7 of the Pokey Shuffles. What's up, Mr. Louie? How's it going, man? Louie is here. How's your collection going? You getting any new cards? You buying anything? You selling anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, right at the end. Were you sweating? Were you sweating? I would have been sweating. I think my last order was in 2022 or 2023. There's just no way, dude. There's no way. Whatever you had is long gone. And whatever you had back then is so long ago. Whatever you had, probably, I know now it's probably more valuable, but we probably got rid of it back in 2023 or 2024. That's what we did with the majority of the product. We got rid of it. Yeah, people did abandon some products with us, and it causes this problem, especially in the shipping area. If we're talking about slabs, it causes this problem where you have to swim through all the stuff, that's all the junk that's just been left behind. It's almost never good stuff. People just leave their stuff behind. It just clogs all the shipping boxes up. And there's a lot of, you should see my setup. It's very fascinating if you ever saw it. It's like a ton of slab holding boxes that are alphabetized. And those can actually fill up. And it's a problem because you ran out of room and you're like, oh no, it's overflowing now. So, similar to the boxes on the table, we start to remove slabs that are like outrageously old. Thanks for doing what you do, though. No, I appreciate it, man. I'm sorry. You're the original Rip and Ship. I'm definitely the original Rip and Ship on YouTube. I don't know if I was truly the original Rip and Ship, but it would be cool if I was. But I know no one inspired me to do this. This was just an experiment that came into being at some point. But yeah, we were the first ones on YouTube, 100%. There was all kinds of stuff going on back then. There was like, you had Pokey Rev was doing like his live streams where he would open up like a vintage box, but he sells the box beforehand, and he really wasn't doing modern. And then you had like TCA Gaming. He was doing something similar to that. You would buy like vintage packs from him, and then he would open those in a video and then just post the video. So you would watch it not in real time, but later, which I don't know. I wouldn't have opened packs that way, but they were so cheap back then. They weren't expensive. And then my idea, I was a YouTuber called The Economist, and we went live every single day on Monster Hunter World. Welcome everyone to another Monster Hunter World. So we would go live over there, and I brought Pokemon Card Shop live streaming over to a new channel, and it just took off so fast. There was no TikTok shop yet. There was no whatnot, no eBay Live. None of that stuff existed. I had no competitors. It was, at least I don't think I did. But yeah, it was a really, really crazy time. It was a really crazy time. What do you think of my choice? You see my comment. Bot 2 PSA 10, 151 Gengar Master Ball patterns because it's Gengar in 151. And it's Japanese exclusive. The Master Ball reverse haulers was a no-brainer. Yeah, I actually made videos about that in the past saying, hey, you guys need to grab this Master Ball Gengar. I think I bought mine pretty cheap. I think I bought them when they were much cheaper. So I bought a couple. I think I bought like 3 of them, and I'm just letting them get older. Now, there is a potential downside to them. There was just so much of that product printed. But the fact that the English set didn't come with reverse hollow Master Ball Gengar, I think that makes him a little more fun. But so it's tricky. We don't know for sure how well he's going to do, but he's just such a great looking card. I've watched it the whole time, on and off for the years. I've just not been able to text chat. Oh, very cool, man. Well, I'm glad you're watching. Mr. Team Rocket Grunt says, "Give me the reroll." All right, you got it, baby. We're gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 of those. Put that in there. This ticks down to 35. So when a card gets re-rolled, its value is lower the next time. And you get 90% of 40, which is 35. Good luck. 35 is what, 7? Oops. All right. You've not been able to text chat. That's too bad, man. All right. Poor Bulbasaur. He's cute, but he's not a TCG cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. There's that re-roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No! No! I'm so sorry, man. What a disaster. All right. No luck there, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. No double, triple, dipple, snipe. They already hit 1K. They're going crazy. The artwork's the best Master Ball artwork. The Pikachu artwork is basically not good. Gengar looks like a Shinji Kanda card. Even the normal hollow of that is up. Yes, sir. That's what I predicted. Do you guys remember? I made like a video, and I don't make this style of video very often, but I said, here's my top X predictions for cards you should invest in. And one of my choices was the Gengar. Gengar Master Ball. All right, here it is. So check it out. So how many did I buy? Are you ready for this? Here goes. So I was buying them. The first one was bought in 2024 for $222. Then this is Australian 523, so that's actually much cheaper than. So like if you convert that to US dollars, it's probably about 300. So that's January of 2025. Then I was buying this one. GBP is going to be like the British pound, I think. So I bought that for 290. And then we got this one for 317, and then this one for 400, and then this one for Canadian 565. So a lot of them I bought around the $300 to $400 mark. Pretty cool, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I bought a total of 6 of them on a prediction that those cards would do well over time. And I didn't want to go too deep because I was like, okay, I like the card, but I don't want to buy like 10 of them. You know, I didn't want to buy like this too much. So I just bought a bunch of them. And then I made a video and I said, you guys should buy this card. And you know what's crazy? I don't know if people listen to that at all, but it's such an easy call, you know, it's such an easy bet. It's like, look how good it looks. Think about how hard it is to pull it. Because you know, if there's like 150 master balls in the set, which I don't think it's 150. Let's say there's 130 different master balls in the set. I mean, that means your odds of pulling in per box is 1 over 130. And then it still has to grade 10 because it might not. Plenty of them might not grade 10. So yeah, obviously a lot of 151 was open and a lot of it was printed. But just again, the odds of actually pulling the Gengar and the odds of it actually grading 10 are very tough. So he was an easy bet. When he was selling for like 300, 400, I was like, oh, that's cheap. I've just bought a PSA 10 Charmander Hollow from Hidden Fates today for $88. Yeah, he's cool, man. Hidden Fates was an example of an overprinted but popular set. So you got to be aware that even when a card is good, it can still be overprinted to death. Hey, you guys want to see the breaks real fast? We got the Jungle Break. Jump in there for $40. We also have this Roaring Skies is about halfway done, and that's only $15. So those pack splits are one of the more popular items. Here's McDonald's Pikachu. He's the new lightning break. Look up his price. He's gotten expensive. Here's Gengar Mimikyu is the new rare candy. He's going to take a while. Keep in mind, he's a Chinese copy of the card. Obviously, if he was the English version or the Japanese version, he'd be like 3 or 4,000 or some crazy number. But take a look. This is the Chinese version, and it has been exploding in value. This card has been shooting straight upwards. He used to cost like $200. He's now $800. Proof that he is desirable and investable. Here's Mega Tyranitar. That's a really big one. We hit 43 likes, so we got to start giving this away. You can buy into the shiny Gengar break for $40. You can buy into it for $400. Now, even if you're a savvy collector who's like, oh, I'll never join a break ever, you got to think it's shining Tyranitar. In my opinion, putting one coal into the fire for the shining Tyranitar, whether you approve of breaks or hate breaks or whatever, you know, ideological opinion you've got, It's Shining Tyranitar. It's nice, you know. It's not so crazy, is it? You've probably opened $40 of booster packs. Those are RNG products. This is an RNG product, except it's Shining Tyranitar. You know he's there. You know he's already graded 10. You can't do that with Neo Destiny packs right now. You can't buy $40 into a Neo Destiny pack and have a real shot at the Tyranitar. So this is very special. Let's get the giveaway going. You can't do that with the Neo Destiny pack. You can host a break on a Neo Destiny pack. You know how insanely expensive that break would be? Like a pack split break. You know how insanely expensive a pack split on a Neo Destiny pack would be? It would be insane. And then you wouldn't pull Shining Tyranitar, but let's say you did. He probably wouldn't grade 10. That's how good this break is, this mega break. He's got a long way to go. He's probably underpriced at 400 times 12. That's probably underpriced. He's a top tier pull. Is he expensive? Yes. But is he good expected value? I think he's pretty good. All right, type in free for this Clam Pearl. It got a nasty 7. Nasty women. The Bene Gesserit. Yeah, I don't know why he got such a low grade. Tag tells you why. I'm not going to bother looking though. Oh yeah, no, it's right here. You can see it right here. I must have missed that when I was submitting it. Oops. He's definitely a 7. Could be a good card to drill. Could be a good card to play fetch with. Could give it to somebody you don't like. Um, yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff with it. Free, Nani. No, I want to play. I want to pay you for it. Free is gay. Dang, PSA Mimikyu 10 in English, last sold 5K. Yeah, he's gotten expensive. He's going to the moon, man. He'll be a $20,000 card, don't you think? Who here thinks that Gengar Mimikyu is going to be 20K in the near future? I think he will be. I think he will be. Because I already know how hard it is to pull that guy. It's insanely hard. And then to also get it to grade 10, oh man. Number 4. Jack Woodworth. Thank you, everyone, for your patronage, for keeping us going all these years, for coming in. Even if you don't make a purchase, thanks for just coming in and hanging out and enjoying the giveaway and talking. I enjoy talking a lot. Like, for somebody to do this for 7 years and to do it so dedicatedly, it's not all about the money. It's really not. I really do just enjoy sitting down and talking with you guys. Here's Miss Mary. Right. If it was all about the money, I would have already probably given up because I already made money. I could have retired by now and done something that I like. So if I preferred to play video games, I could have stopped doing this already and I could just be watching my cards go up in price and I could be playing video games. I literally enjoy what we do here. So we got a nice thing going on. What would you call this channel? We're a breaking ship. We got all the breaks, man. We got all the same booster packs everyone else has, but we got the breaks. We got really good breaks. Actually, we got really good at breaks over time, didn't we? We started seeing what do people want, what's worth getting, what's worth investing into. Here we go. We're landing on 2. That's Mr. Russ. That's your Clam Pearl, Mr. Russ. Mr. Is crazy. There are 250,000 Burger King 10s. Well, that's why you got to collect the pristine 10. Think about it. There's too many PSAs, obviously. The pristine 10's a step above the rest. And it is hard to get a pristine 10, by the way. I've graded with BGS a lot now. So difficult to get that grade. All right, Mr. Russ is Tyler Davis. Thank you, Mr. Tyler. Mr. Tyler, nothing better than getting a card for free, is there? There it is. Speaking of which, if you're a new buyer, we got a little bonus card for you. This is going to be, look at the Cosmic Hollow on it. This is Promo Ghastly. Really nice. That's free for a first-time buyer. If you don't know how to make a purchase, check the website or check the description of the YouTube live stream. This is the Jumbo Pack Break. We're waiting for 2 more people to enter the Jumbo Pack Break. We just need 2 more people, and it goes off. A lot of money to lose on this channel if you like spending, if you like RNG products, if you like going after Pokemon. But a lot of crazy fun happens on the channel too. We get a lot of chase pulls. We hand out a lot of slabs. So there's good times and bad times. We got the second chance bounty now. That's a new thing that we do. The second chance bounty is if you go too negative, we put you in the bounty. And at the end of the month, it's a $100 slab that gets handed out to somebody in the second chance bounty. Look at this. So that's a new invention. We're always coming up with new ideas to make the stream feel a little better, a little more balanced. Hold on, my music just stopped. Let me turn the music back on. We have some music, bro. Just started my Pokemon collection. Today was my first time. I was a new buyer. Oh, yeah. Oh, so today. So wait, who are you? Today was my first time. I was a new buyer. My mistake, just under 260,000. Oh my God, bro. Can I still place another order? Yeah, I don't mind. We're only 145 minutes in, everybody. So we still have time to open cards. Go for it. We're not wrapping up. Let me show you some booster packs that I like right now. So we've been showing this one off a lot. This is the 151 surprise set. We sell these packs at $6. So we've sourced this at a pretty decent price. So we're able to sell the packs at $6. I'm real happy with this product. You got a chance for the Gengar Pikachu. Louis was in here a second ago talking about how he got the Master Ball Gengar, right? Because he thinks it's a good one. I mean, this is very obviously a very good card. Chinese exclusive, printed in one language. You could pull that whole thing for $6. I think it's a $3,000 card right now. So that is top tier. That's like, I know there's Ascended Heroes and all that stuff, but this has got to be up there with Ascended Heroes, because Ascended Heroes also has a Gengar that sells for a lot of money. But this guy, he's very interesting. You can access him at $6. There's Gengar Master Ball to pull out of there. There's a lot of 151 alt arts to pull out of there. And then if you get lucky, you get that really, really desirable bragging rights that you pull the Pikachu Gengar. Now there's the Naruto packs. We know that there's one of ones in here. This has been a top seller for us. We've sold a lot of this Naruto. Here is One Piece. This has not done well. Maybe I should lower the price, but unfortunately, I didn't get it at a cheap price. I had to overpay for it a little bit. One of the best sellers on the stream, first edition English Nikkei. That sells like crazy. Japanese Mega Dream. I'm now aware of how much of this I have. I think we changed the price. It's no longer 7.5. It's way higher. I think it's like 14 or something. I don't remember. Here is Diagon Alley Harry Potter. That's vintage. Perfect Order. That's been actually pretty popular. People enjoy that it's a lower price and it's a brand new set. So if you haven't tried Perfect Order out, there's still time to try it out. A lot of good ARs in there. Even if you don't like Meowth, even if you don't like Zygarde, still a lot of nice ARs in there. Here's the Nikkei. Oh, and don't forget, this set has reverse hollow Gengar. Here's Nikkei Union Arena. That's Nikkei Precious. A lot of fresh new designs on the booby cards. One of the better selling Magic sets so far, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Riftbound. So those are some recent packs. We got to get more new stuff on the stream. I'd love to hear what booster pack set you guys think I'm missing, what we should add to the rotation. What do you guys want so that we stay busy, busy, busy? I know when we got the right packs, we stay busy, busy, busy. Let me hit refresh on this. Let's be honest, the Pikachu Gengar is the best artwork I ever saw in my life, period. Is even better than Phantasmazard. It has Pikachu and Gengar, and the artwork looks like a real talented artist. It looks very similar. The art style looks very similar to like the Umbreon and those other evolutions from uh from the Gem 2 set. So I think it's the same artist. I could be wrong. But no, it's good. What you're saying is what I'm thinking too. How can there be a card where it's both Pikachu and Gengar? And it's like, what do you think is going to happen to it over time? It's got to do well, right? I don't know if it's going to do better than other cards, but it's got to do well, right? So here we are. We got two right here vaulted. Pikachu Gengar. I might have another. I don't know if I have another. One of them is a slab away. So I truly only have one for myself. But that gentleman is mentioning that he might have bit off more than he can chew and that he'd like to downgrade to a smaller slab away. It's 3.5 in PSA 10. I missed out on it already. F. Yeah, actually, what did I pay? I don't remember. Pokemon is crazy because it goes to the moon and then you're like, I better not buy this because it's overpriced, right? And then what happens is you miss out because you thought it was overpriced and it wasn't. It was still going to the moon. All right, look at that. I bought the first one back in December for 1.5. Not bad. That was a good card. I said I better get and you know what? It felt overpriced when I bought it. That was what's interesting. Sometimes when you're buying a card, it feels overpriced. Here's Somersault Dive Pristine. Here's Meowth Old Maid. Here's Heracross. Oh man. See, these all feel like C tier, don't they? I don't think people will buy this one because he's too expensive, but he's pristine. And then the Meowth, he's not TCG, he's Old Maid. He's just kind of a quirky, fun little card, but he's a whopping 50. And then this is just like an EX card. I don't even know why I graded him, but I did. So those are C tier. Here's I put this in the A tier. This is Mega Gallade Poker. Love it. Pricey though. Uh B tier. Fuecoco's cheaper than the Meowth, and he's a more desirable card. And then this ought to just be cracked and regraded, but that's a $50 Magaton. Mister, if you bought 10 of them, you would have made over $20,000. Yeah, I wasn't ready to make that kind of move. That would have been too much too fast. But let me see. I might have one over here. I don't know if I have one over here. Let me check my Gengar box. Louis appreciates Gengars. We both like Gengar. You like Gengar, I like Gengar. That's good. I got a Gengar you might not have. And I'm not willing to sell them for very cheap either. Let me show you some Gengars real fast, Mr. Louis. This is a very strange Gengar, and when something is strange and when it's from a video game, it tends to do very well. Check it out. That's Cardos Gengar. Actually, somebody just sold this back to me for what he paid for it, and I don't remember. It was like 2,000, 2,500. I don't remember, but here it is. Cardos Gengar. Wow, wow, wow. It's so weird. It's like a square Gengar. From 2018, it's hyper rare. So that's why one of the things I like about it is just how rare it is. It's very strange. Like you look at it and you don't know how to feel about it almost. Like that's weird. That's weird. You really won't sell that. Give me a price above sticker. So it's pop 15. Look at this. Check this out. Population 15. And here's one of the 15. A truly rare Gengar. And I don't really know what to sell it for. We can check online for a price, but the only ones listed on eBay I think are like outrageously expensive. Let me see. Gengar. All right. Look at this. Have you guys caught on to this? Look at that. That's Cardos Gengar going for 1,500 now. What the fuck? And look, 44,000 for that one. What the fuck? Now look here. Okay, so wait a second. There's one in Canada for 4,000. So that's the cheapest one. If you import that into America, you got to pay 15% on that 4,000. So that's expensive. Ooh, look at that for 100,000. And then there's this one for 8,000. That one's in the PSA vault. So that's basically it. Oh, here's one for 12,000. So I don't know. Let's see what the import on the $4,000 one would be. 4,000 times 0.15 because I can't do math. It's not so bad. It'd be like 4,600. It'd be like 4,600. I don't know why I'm saying what I'm buying. Probably a bad idea to reel that, but I still think Gengar VMAX Fusion Strike is way undervalued. He's okay. He is kind of a gimmick card. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those, he's from that time period where you have to have that effect. Look at this Gengar on the other hand. You got the Champions Path Collect. Oh, by the way, let me check for orders so that we don't got anybody waiting. Sorry about that, guys. We do have an order from Team Rocket Grunt, and let me hit refresh. Sorry about that, Team Rocket Grunt. Gengar VMAX artwork is crazy detailed. No, he does look cool. It's just it is kind of like the gimmick of that time period too. Redemption time, 1 live custom and 5 Poke Shuffles. You got it, man. So check this out. Here's another Gengar you don't own, but it's not Gengar. It's actually Haunter from Koro Koro. Now, the Koro Koro Tarukas don't have Gengar. Gengar wasn't in the set, but there's this very fascinating Haunter, and it just has this really eye-appealing look. So this one is just really, really interesting looking. I think you can still find this guy reasonably cheap. He's a Haunter, and it's from 1996. PSA officially recognizes it as a card set. Pretty cool. Here's Gengar Legend Maker. I guess that guy got expensive. Here's a fossil. Look at that perfect swirl on him. There's a fossil Gengar. Here's one of these prisms. I just think these are hard to grade. Look at this. I got a pristine Chinese Master Ball. And this actually came from 151 Surprise, guys. That's a 151 Surprise Gengar. Here's one of these guys. I just sold one of these guys on eBay for 10,000, which could be a mistake. Maybe he's becoming a $30,000 card, but I don't know. I'll use the money to pay my taxes. I got taxes to pay. I bought this from another YouTuber for 4,000 on eBay a long time ago. Here's I bought this to turn it into a Mega Break. I wasn't even intending to keep it, and now I don't want to sell it because it's too expensive. Here's the Gengar Mimikyu in English. Here's my weak legendary collection. Louis, I had a chance to buy this guy for $10,000 and I didn't take it. I'm so dumb. Think of how dumb I am. Here's a Gengar that's really interesting. Here's a signature Gengar from in this Pokemon Red or something. This is a Mitsuhiro Arita signature Gengar, and it's got a nice swirl by the hand, and it's got a nice drawing on it. Here's one of those Cardos Gengars. Here's a level X Gengar. Here's the Web Gengar. Let's see. And we got these guys here. Expedition is probably really good because Expedition anything has been going to the moon. That's the Gengar VMAX he's talking about. Yes, it's very pretty. And one more of these Cardos Gengars here. Now, I also have some of my Gengars are in the vault just because that's what I'm doing these days, trying to move some of my cards out of my home in case a fire starts or some stupid thing like that. I want to have enough cards over here to make good content, though. So it's kind of like tricky because I'm a YouTuber. I'll place an order. Let me take care of you guys. Let me take care of you guys. I'm going to go put this away, okay? May I ask, will you be streaming tonight around 12 a.m. Eastern time? And I'm in New York, so that's my time zone when I see you go live. Yeah, I'll be live tonight for sure. It's a Friday night. I have no intention of missing Friday. I start live. You know, I might be live pretty late. So for you, your time, I might be starting around 1:30 a.m. for you. Okay, for you, it'll feel like 1:30. Team Rocket Grunt, one live. Here goes. When do we go live on the hub? I don't know, Mary. That's a good question. Here we go. Mary, when are we going to watch Redo Healer together? Boop. One of these. Closer to 2 a.m. Yeah, it gets. Oh, not rerollable. five, five spots on the star card, not rerollable. Pretty good. Like you were saying, you gotta make up your stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. This is meant to go to the oldest break. What do you think the oldest break is, guys? Lucky for you, all the old breaks are good, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. So you're not going to do bad no matter what. I think it's the Chinese Gengar. I think he's the oldest. It's actually, technically, it doesn't have to be the oldest. It just has to be whatever I determine is the star card. So usually I give help to whatever I think is stuck. So we're going to say, oh, wait. No, we don't have to do that. We just got to do this. We just put this back in like that. Jamar, place an order. I'll get the biggest gun I can legally have. The biggest gun? You're not allowed to have guns. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's get some hollers up in here. So we got a Minchino going in. We got a Minchino going in. We got a Clay Doll going in. We got a Rhydon going in. We got a Ponyta going in. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. And Cyclozar. All right, cool. Wow, that was expensive. I'm being pretty nice there, putting that Groudon in there. That belongs in the binder break. For sure it belongs in the binder break. What's the best Wobbuffet in your opinion? The good one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 of those equals 200. Back in the box. That should almost be a couple spots on whatever they choose, then a couple in the old spots. You are. All right, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The star spot is meant to be handed out to whatever is most stuck. That is the truth. Star spots are designed specifically as a way to make sure nothing truly gets stuck. So there's a star spot in the Poke Shuffles. There's a star spot in the live customs. And if you pull it, you just got to go with it. And in fact, he did very good here. It went from $25 to $200. Now, that's correct. And we're putting you into the Chinese Gengar, right? Let me just look around, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Because I don't think we have any other breaks going on. We don't have any weird breaks going on. So this is a very good break to be going into. Gengar Level X Platinum Arceus set. PSA 10 sold for close to 35,000. That's how you know that the year is short printed and low pop. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't have that one. There's a lot of cards, actually, I don't have. I don't sweat it. But, yeah, I'm seeing all these cards around me exploding, going to the moon. I'm like, damn, dude, it's a good Pokemon day. And the cards I do have are nice enough. I like the collection I've put together in the short time I've been collecting. So I'm pretty happy with it all. But yeah, I do get jealous when I see a really good card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so this is up to 7. Now he needs 5 Poke Shuffles as well. He's not done. This could net him another big thing. Ready? We got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, no luck in the Poke Shuffles. There we are. Very good. All right, everyone should go wash their bed sheets. I never wash my bed sheets. I let the white sheets turn into brown sheets, and it just has a delicious smell. Team Rocket Grunt says, "What's up, guys? Hey, what's up, Team Rocket Grunt? You did good. You pulled a $200 star card, and that got you moved 5 spots into the Gengar. Now, what do we have here? We got an order from Mr. Jamar. He's been waiting a little while. Jamar, what's up? It's your turn, Jamar. 3 of the electric breakers. All right, we're doing electric breaker again, it sounds like. Here they are. I used to watch over CEO houses in Chevron before. Oh, cool. 1, 2, and a 3. Rich off rips. You're rich from rips? All right, Mr. Jamar, you watching? I don't want you to miss it. Oh, thanks for all the likes, by the way, guys. I really appreciate that. We're going to have another giveaway tonight. So if you guys would like another giveaway running, actually, I think we could probably pick one out right now. I don't think it matters. Pick one out right now. And he lets brown sheets turn into white sheets. Yeah, eventually they turn back into white sheets. Takes a while, though. They are. Eventually they turn into black sheets, and then there's no way to tell that they're dirty anymore. You're like, this isn't dirty. This is the color of the sheet. Don't wash bed sheets or underwear. Does anyone know the answer to this? Why has Gengar been going up so much past 4 years? Umbreon, obviously, Moonbreon helped. Uh, Gengar's popular. He's one of Ash's Pokemon, isn't he? But, you know, when I was a kid, Fossil Gengar was a big deal. And when I was a kid, Gengar was in the video games and he was super cool. And Gengar just has this really nice mass appeal. So he's just really popular. I didn't get the notification. 6. No! Oh, 6. She missed it. This is for our friend, Mr. Jamar. Jamar with the J-A. His bag's right here. Jamar, you've pulled one hollow. We're putting it into your bag. Thank you, Jamar. Hope you watched that. It's because of YouTuber Diana's series on Gengar. What? Yeah, I mean, people just choose like a Pokemon that they really like, and it goes up more. Like I probably contributed to the Pokemon card Tyranitar going up, and that's just because I liked them. So I just kept pouring money into them, and I probably always will. And that other people perceive that, and they go, "Hey, wait, I better grab one of those too." So you know, it's kind of an effect like that. And so everyone's just kind of landing on Charizard. Everyone's landing on Gengar, saying, "I better buy that Gengar. I better buy that Charizard." Let's see. Poke Shuffles are killing me. Yeah, Poke Shuffles can be hot. Poke Shuffles can be cold. Same with the live customs. They can be hot. They can be cold. You never know. Here is a very old abandoned slab. Are you guys ready for it? Watch this. See how it says Casey Fjellstead on the back? That's John's handwriting. That's how old this one is. That's John's old handwriting. Now, it looks like, see how it's kind of wavy on the inside? The card didn't properly fit into the holder, so he sleeved it first. That's so nice. That's a lot of work for a card that graded 9. All right. I love the female trainers. Gengar in the video games is amazing. On your team, speed is amazing. Super strong. Special attacker. Yeah, he's a good Pokemon. He's a logo Pokemon character. Yeah, so exactly. He's in the intro fighting Nidorino. Here we are. All right. Hip hop. He's edgy too, right? Like, why do people like Charizard? Well, because he's a big fiery red dragon. That's why. He's edgy. All right, we're gonna have Mr. Hip Hop Dance be $12. All right, cool, man. Was just doing a little work, grabbing some of these abandoned slabs. You better buy detergent and land it on your bed sheets. Hell no. Hell no, Mary. We gotta get a good stink going up on in here. I'm the rat king, Mary. We don't ever clean the bed sheets. We poop in the bed sheets. Here's Ivan Rodriguez. He says CGC 10, gold label, pristine, Cubone, tops on the table. Cubone. You mean Marowak? Yes, sir. Here it is. Oh, yeah. That's a vintage pristine Marowak. It's actually from Top Series 2. And it's almost impossible to get these to grade 10. But this one's not only a 10, it's a pristine 10. Ivan Rodriguez. Ivan, I might just give you this hip hop SpongeBob for free as a bonus. I know because you will probably buy it, and instead of buying it, I'll just give it to you. In Japan, they just built a giant Gengar train station. If you take the train in Japan, you'll see it. You can look it up on Google. It's very cool. Japan's so cool. There you go. So he's just, you know, sometimes you design a character and everyone likes the way it looks. I think that plays a role. All right. So thank you for that. Where would we be? Let's see. We're going to say we're looking for another guy. Okay. Hmm. Let's jump over here. Uh-huh. All right, so we got some more abandoned slabs. Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Sorry, was in treatment. What's bad today? I'm sorry, Mr. Ivan. Fight, 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 Mr. Ivan, okay? Do whatever the doctor says and do a really good job of it. And don't think too hard. That won't help. All right. No overthinking. Just do everything the doctor says and tell him what else you can do and just do all the things. Here we are. Bronzong. Look at that Bronzong, man. You can. V-Star Universe Bronzong. Thank you for the TCC slab. Love collecting TCC. Yes, sir. You got it, man. Now, here's a nice little Bronzong slab. And that is a card from 2022. I don't think we're going to make him terribly expensive. He's just a hollow and he's in the TCC holder. So we're just going to go with $20. A long time ago, we used to grade holographic cards under the TCC label and then just give them away. Let's see. What else we got here? Man, these must have been really old. Look, like I got this 9.5. Dustmore 9.5. I don't think I should regrade this. I don't, like cross it. I don't think it's worth it. Wonder why it's only a 9.5. This would be a good giveaway. People saying Metro will win Game of the Year. Metro? Is that game? Is that Lolita? That Lolita game where it's like a little blonde, blue-eyed girl? Oh, yeah. I just love to play this game with this little girl in it. They are. Very weird, man. Reminds me of Stranger Things. They did the same thing with Stranger Things within the last season. No different Metro Exodus. Oh, okay. Different game. I keep hearing about that new game coming out with the little girl in it. And it's like, oh, God, bro. Didn't your TCC subs come with a personalized QR code to see when you open your pull? You could pay $5 extra to do that. So not everybody did that. A lot of people were just trying to grade as cheap as possible. But yeah, there are some TCC slabs out there with the QR code. It's pretty cool. ISO 6 1 is hard. I want. Well, of course, people will like that one. Well, of course. All right, we're jumping over here and here and here. We have an order from Ivan Rodriguez. He's going to pick up the Bronze Ong, I think. All right, Bronze Ong it is. Here you go, Mr. Ivan. Okay. Oh, yeah. Boop. That's completed. Completed. Hit refresh. We got a nighttime stream to host too, huh? Right on. So here's another abandoned slab. It was a PSA 6 right on D's. I don't know what to price him at. He is a vintage card, but he's also only a 6. Might just go with like $40, call it a day. These Cardos cards are super cool. Okay. I'm okay. Bad news, my bones today, they ain't healing right. 6, we got a solution to that. We're going to have to crack and break all your bones and start over. How does that sound? Here's Avizor. I'm sorry to hear that, 6. 6, I'm afraid you'll never walk the same. 6, you know what you should have them do? You should have them give you the height surgery so you can be a couple inches taller. Just stream till night. Problem solved. Now, we're getting close to the end now, guys. We're close to the end of the stream finally, all this time later. So that is a Topps Ivysaur for $20. These are new slabs coming up on the table that you've never seen before. They are abandoned from 3 years ago. That's what you're seeing right now. These cards are abandoned from 3 years ago. Quite old. This one's actually kind of cool. Mr. stole my Pokemon Go Mew 52 and put it in the shuffle. I wish I was here. Aw. Not Polyjuice. She needs Skelegro. That ain't funny, mister. That's exactly what they'll have to do if it doesn't set right. Oh, really? You're not kidding? Ew. All right, we're praying for you, Six. You are? All right. That sucks, bro. Let's grab this. Six, the only thing we can really do is make light of it. That's the best we can do. Look how long ago this one was graded. Look, it says 4180. Wow. That's old. All right. We might have to keep this one. What do you guys think? This might have to go into the Cardconomist box. Dude, the moan that came out when I see this Gengar. Oh! Something like that. Whoa. He's so cute. Shiny Star V Gengar. He's pretty cute. All right. And here we have Shelder. Okay. Actually, let me look this up. Uh-huh. And let me look it up over here. What time is it? 4:40? Getting late. All right, good. Just double checking. 6 start look maxing. Hey, that's my Gengar. I've been wondering where that went. Oh, that's my Gengar. You owe that to me. Wow, this guy got a 6, man. Why did I even grade this? Did I grade this? Maybe somebody else graded it. So that guy's a 6. If I got injured, my income would be completely cut off, and I would have to drastically change my lifestyle. That would suck. I think you can apply for like disability and stuff. 6, you can apply for like, is there any kind of government programs or anything like that you can apply for when you've had a bad injury? I would apply for those things. That's why they exist. Yeah. I'd be like, hook me up, government. All right. You never know. Ooh. Yeah, government sometimes has programs for disability and stuff. We're going to say for Rainbow Shelter, we're going to say $35. It is a vintage card, and it's a very interesting rainbow vintage card. I can't self-employed. No! 6, what are you doing all that work for anyways? All right. I think it's time, 6. I think it's time. I think it's time to just get the money for free. Here's Pseudo Wudo, one way or the other. Here's a trade card. You have a couple options, 6. Marry a rich guy. So that's an option. Another option, steal the money. And a third option, sign up for that sweet government, whatever they've got. It's probably something. Or you could open up a hospice center in California, apparently. Apparently that works. Well, guys, we're 173 minutes in. We've had our fun. I'm not seeing any new orders in the queue. And I just finished pricing up all those slabs. So I do believe now's the time to, oh, I do have to get this shipping done. Maybe I'll stay live while we're doing some shipping. You ready? So we did this already. I already bought Fuji Bunko. Stu needs to ship and Waldbeer needs to ship. There we go. Stu needs to ship and Waldbeer needs to ship. All right, so he needs his Charizard. Waldbeer had a couple of slabs. Where did I place these? Nope, not there. Where did I place these slabs? Get a little shipping done, you know what I'm saying? There's Stu. And here's Waldbeer, who has a bit more of an expensive shipment. All right, so we'll stay live while I'm getting the shipping done, okay, guys? Sound good to you? Sounds good to me. 6 is made of gold. My wrist is broken too, and that's my main source of income. What? If I broke my wrist, I'd be a very sad boy. I would have to use my other wrist. My other wrist would get so strong. So we've shipped to Stu before, so this should not be too hard. There it is, Mr. Stu. He's from the Netherlands. He contacted me saying, hey, where's my tracking? Hey, we only, oops, hey, we only do shipping on Friday. So now I'm making your label. And let's see, has he shared his information? He's probably shared his information. Dooba 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 doo, dooba dooba doo. He messaged me so much. Here it is. So here is the phone number. Okay, we've got his phone number. All right, I'm going to tell him I'm using this for the phone number. Okay. And now we're going back to PayPal. It's that time, guys. What are you guys having for dinner? I want to know what you guys are having for dinner. I'm having clam chowder. You know what I'm saying? I'm having Friday night. I should take Karis out somewhere. Where do you guys think I should take her? Mister, will today's slab make the shipping today? Yeah, most likely it will because Alexis hasn't come in yet. So she's going to come in soon, probably. Stu. This gentleman's name is actually Stu. What a name, dude. All right, I've got his email. All right, so Mr. Stu, I've got his email, I've got his phone number. We're going to reduce the weight of the shipment. It's a quite light shipment. We're going to choose the package like this. We're going to edit the custom form. Okay, we're going to say merchandise description, playing card. We should say playing cards, plural, because it just sounds normal. Playing cards. All right, and then the weight shall be 4 ounces, and we shall set the value to the cost of the grading, I suppose, which would have been $40 or something. All right. Actually, we're going to reset this. We're not going to call it playing cards. See, he didn't buy the Charizard from me. That's his Charizard. What he bought was um, grading service. That's what he bought. He bought grading service. Grading service. He did not buy the Charizard. It was already his. So we're going to set the value of the package to $30. That's what the grading would have cost. All right. And there we have it. And print. All right. Mr. Stu is an international gentleman who mailed this in to me all the way from, where's he from? Somewhere far away. Oh, Netherlands. So he sent it from the Netherlands and we got it tag graded for him. He wanted tag grading. All right. I'm going to write on the bag only this. Only this. That'll help Miss Alexis with that shipment. Have you changed your schedule? Says Nicholas Pacheco. Hey, what's up, Nicholas? A little bit. We go a little bit later in the daytime, and now we stream at 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. at night instead of like starting at 2:30 a.m. and running till like 6 a.m. So it's still a late night stream. We're going back to late night time, but with a really stiff cutoff time. We don't like to go past a certain time period. Now, here we have Mr. Wallbeer. No price tags on this. The price tag. Oh wait, this isn't his. Wallbeer. I don't like to leave the price tags on. You know why? Because it helps import duties guys go, ooh, we should charge them more. And I don't like that. That's annoying. If they want to look it up, they can look it up. Wallbeer. We are very good at international shipping. We've been doing it for 7 years. We always aim to get your cards into the country at a low cost. That's our goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we did 7 of those. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna say Wallbeer. He doesn't go by Wallbeer, right? What does Wallbeer actually go by? Darn, I actually don't know what he goes by. Wallbeer, $80 shipping. How did he pay? Oh, here he is. Okay, I think I found him. Okay, yes, sir. So this is Wallbeer, he says. So it's gonna say Mr. Emin. Aha, Mr. Emin. And he is from Germany. I really like Germany. It's very cool. So that's all correct. And now we're going to say, well, let's get the exact weight on this. We gotta get the weight on this. Love you all, guys. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with us today, Mr. Ivan. It's nice to see you, by the way. Mr. Dare Bear, thanks for renewing your membership. Look at him. He's got a TCC ball. That means he's been here a super long time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't do that. All right. We've got a scale for international shipping to get exact weight. This shipment will be 1.3. 1.3. So let me think about that. Bring that wire back. Sometimes we got to get exact weights. You know, when you don't weigh it properly on international shipping, they can really kill you with fees, upcharges, and stuff. So you got to know exactly how much you need. All right, so there we go. We're going to say edit custom form. This was going to say merchandise. And we're going to say grading service. Did Walt Beer have a bag? Hold on. Yes, he does. Bag number question mark. Oh, that's why he sent 80, because he knew he had a lot to ship. Oh, so not just slabs, he's got all these bags. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and Yugi, and let's see, Mr. Zach. Here's Will. Mm-hmm. Okay, I believe we've gotten all this stuff. Let's just check this box as well. What is this? Is this another Snorlax? How many of these Snorlaxes do I own? William. Probably probably some abandoned bags down here too. I see a bag for Yolan. Remember Yolan? I haven't seen Yolan in a while. Where do you think Yolan went? All right, so this gentleman has quite a bit. Let's get a box for him. He is going to need. He is going to need heavy shipping for sure. I guess we bring the scale back down for this one. He had a bag. Don't know if he still does or not. We are. Okay. Okay. All right. Oops. Let's put that away. That's 2 pounds and 2 ounces. So the total weight goes up to 3.4. 3.4. All right. I wonder if Wild Beer's mad at me. Sometimes when people don't like me, they will like ship out right away. The other day he requested for me to like look up a payment between us and like screenshot it and like send it to him. And I was thinking to myself immediately, like, I don't want to do that. And he's like, I guess he was like trying to sell a card to a guy who didn't trust him or something. I don't know what the story was exactly. It was like he has to get proof from me that he bought the item with me for the other guy to buy it. And I was like, just screenshot your PayPal, your PayPal stuff. That's why I told him. I said, just go into your own PayPal and screenshot it. And he said, "Well, I already did that, and the other guy doesn't trust me or something. I don't remember." And I didn't respond after that, but I was like, "Okay, now I got to get this PayPal thing for him." Here's the deal: I was going to do it. I wasn't going to blow it off or anything. I was busy at the time. I had to go live, and so I didn't do it right away because it was going to take like 10 minutes. Right? I was going to have to hunt the order down, and when you place a lot of orders, it takes a while to find one specific order to screenshot. So I didn't do it right away. And then here's the problem. I couldn't find him anymore on Discord. I didn't remember his Discord name. So I couldn't look him up anymore. So a couple of days later, he's like, ship all my stuff out. And I'm like, oh man. I wonder if he's mad. Sometimes that happens, but it's like, what am I going to do? Grading service. I hope everyone's doing well. Hey, Cactuar Queen, how are you? I printed you a fresh label, by the way. Did you see that? Your stuff's going out tonight. So this is going to say playing cards. Playing cards. So we're going to do playing cards on this one. And we're going to hit OK on this. And then we're going to actually change the weight on this to 3. Anyways, moral of the story, you know, if you got a guy and he's giving you trouble, you can't put that on me, man. If the other guy just doesn't trust you, like, that's not my fault. And I was going to get the receipt for him anyways. I just couldn't do it at the time. I'm a busy guy, you know. I can't just be looking at receipts all day. YouTube, if PayPal gives you a receipt, and if you show him your receipt and that's not good enough for him, what am I going to do? You know, like if he thinks you know, doctored the receipt with like AI or like with Photoshop or something, well, and then I send what a Photoshop from my side. How does it any different? You could still have Photoshopped that or used AI for it. You know, it doesn't improve it. All right, we got to choose a value for this. Let's choose maybe 240. Okay. And now the shipping is a lot more expensive. Price went down. Is that because of booster bundles coming out? I did some hunting around and found some cheaper ascended heroes, and so I was very, very pleased to lower the price. And I would like to continue to lower it if I can just get it cheaper. But no, the booster bundles were not it. It was the tech stickers. Booster bundles are very expensive, and you can't find any of them anywhere except at outrageously high prices. So people are buying up those booster bundles because they prefer them. Booster bundles are the preferred product. I think it's because they're just pure booster packs, no BS, a whole box of pure booster packs. People love them. So it's weird. They're becoming more premium. They used to be kind of like the junk item, right? So they used to be like the junk. Now they're the premium item. People want the booster bundle. So yeah, give me the booster bundle. Trust me, Ascended Heroes is going to get printed to death, guys. You know, like they did the Prismatic Lucario Tyranitar box. Oh, they're guaranteed to do that with Ascended. So if we just wait a while with Ascended, price will keep going down. I want the price to go down. I don't want to sell it at a high price. All right, we just finished that. We're jumping back over to the website. We helped Mr. Jamar. And now we have an order from Joseph Smith. Oh, we have an order from Nicholas Pacheco and Joseph Smith. So let me put these away. Waldbeer. Mr. Waldbeer. Hopefully he's not mad at me. Wasn't trying to mess anything up for him. You know, after this stream, I still have a lot of work to do. I have to prepare the shipping for Alexis after the stream. Actually, you know, I think I have an eBay shipping to prepare as well, don't I? Let's see. Let's go into eBay real fast. Awaiting shipping. Yep. So it's this one. Pretty easy. It's a BGS magnetic display. Magnetic. Ascend is such a good set. I don't see it getting super cheap. You could be wrong. They could just keep printing it to death. They could print a good. They could print a good set enough that it gets cheap. It's totally possible. All right, so we're going to say right over here, 1BGS. Now that's for Miss Alexis. And I can throw this away now. All right. Good. Back to the website. Nicholas Pacheco, 5 of the White Flares and 5 of the Glory of Team Rocket. That's a really specific order. Where are we going to find Team Rocket? Team Sprocket, huh? Is this Team Rocket? No, that's Twilight. In this Twilight. How many of the White Flares? You want a 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I did pretty good on that. And this would be the Team Rocket, won't it? Yeah, this would be Team Rocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there you are, Nicholas Pacheco. Last order, Mr. Nicholas, because I got to go now, guys. We're past the 180-minute mark. It is Friday. I'd love to go all day for you guys. We're going to go live twice. We're going live again tonight. Save your money for me. We're going live again tonight. We got all the cool breaks. You can take any slab and turn it into a gym break. We got lots more slabs to show off. We're in the rotation. So we're rotating the Z box next. We just finished rotating the M box. Now we got to rotate the Z box. And then we're going to rotate the consignment right after that. After these messages will be. I just got to have a break. You know, I got dinner. I got to go for a walk. Got to get some exercise or I'll die. Oops. Watching JJK on episode 8 is decent so far. Here's a cold one. Here's a cold. Ooh, Zami Zenta. Ooh, Zami Zenta. All right, over here we've got Blitzel or something like that. Zebra. We got Deerling. Pokemon Black and White really is when Pokemon dramatically changed. They just weren't able to create the same feeling that the original Pokemon had. Druddigon's cool though. Look at that Druddigon, huh? He's not bad. He's okay. And Kling Klang. See, Kling Klang's just not Magneton, man. He's not Magnemite Magneton. He just looked way different. There you go, Nicholas. Nicholas. Hey, Nicholas. Are you around, Mr. Nicholas? Are you watching? Look at this big bag, Nicholas. Is this yours? Is that your bag? I think it is. I think it slipped out of one of your other bags. Right? Like it was a double bag situation. I pulled it out. Take a look. Hold on. Wait to see. All right, well, let me show you. So we got all these. It looks like what you were buying anyways. It looks like Pokemon Black or Pokemon White. So I'm pretty sure this is probably you. This slipped out of someone's bag and it had no name on it. All right. But we know this stuff right here that we're working on is definitely yours. It is Nicholas Pacheco 5 or 3 or whatever this is. I'm pretty sure it's Nicholas Pacheco. I mean, look at the clues. Look. The clues are there. It's gotta be him. For some stupid reason, they made the perfect order booster bundles like an inch taller than all the other ones in history. Did they really? Did they change the design? They're so annoying. It's probably mine. I bought so much black and white. All right. Let me show you what else is in the bag so you can just see what's in it. Okay, you ready? It's got some Final Fantasy in it. That's Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering. Yep. That's what that is. And here's some One Piece. Okay. It's located right next to your bag. So it would appear that it would have slipped out of your bags, like a hit bag or something. PSA 10 booster bundles. I'm going to write your name on it this time so it doesn't get lost. It is probably you because you got so much. I never bought One Piece. Oh, man. You never bought One Piece? Now it's complicated. Here's Nathan Norman. It seems like it was yours. Okay, I tell you what, to play it safe for now, let's pull these back out and put these into your actual bag. This slipped out of someone's bag. The way it works, the way it slipped out would have been like this. So it would have been in a bag like this, and then it would have been a secondary bag inside of a main bag, and then I accidentally pulled it out and it had no name on it. And my brain's like, oh, which bag did this come out of? We should have marked it Nicholas Hits or something if it was truly yours. But apparently we did not do that. Take a look again, okay, Mr. Nicholas? You might remember if it's yours or not. Terrakion, Braviary, some Final Fantasy Magic, Final Fantasy Magic, Final Fantasy Magic, Final Fantasy Magic. Do you remember any of this? And then a little bit of One Piece at the end, okay? Mr. Ice Spice got slapped by a girl fan. No! I don't think it's mine because I never bought One Piece. Yeah, I never got One Piece or even Final Fantasy. Thank you for being honest. So this is probably Nathan Norman's. That's my guess. So we'll be asking Nathan Norman about that. He's right next to your order, right next to your bags. Joseph Smith. Mr. Joseph, 2 Poke Shuffles. We're all done for the day. No more orders, guys. It's 5:03 p.m. I gotta hop off. Boy, this room is so warm. It's so warm in here. It's muggy because the AC's not triggering. It's like too cool outside for the AC to trigger. Also, it's dark outside. It is very obviously getting ready to storm. Shoop. 2 cold ones. I'm sorry, Joseph. Joseph Smith, no Mega Snipe. It's getting ready to storm something fierce. Actually, that's true. tonight we could have a tornado. Are you guys coming over to my place? Because we're gonna have a tornado, man. Tornado time. I'll see you guys tonight for the tornado stream. Okay, I'll see you guys there. I'll give you this Gengar if you show up. Okay, so show up to tonight's stream. We got a new giveaway. We got the Jumbo Pack Break, has 2 people in it. Jumbo Pack Break just needs 2 more people. Gengar jumping way forward because of the star card. Pikachu, McDonald's Pikachu, the new lightning break. We got a free slab. We got the Mega Tyranitar. Okay, he's cool, all right? We got Flareon. He moved by a couple spots today. He's up to 3 already. He's up to 4. Pack splits. They're moving. You're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it. And then you'll be like, no, that's a long crimp jungle pack is hard to weigh. So people love opening the long crimp packs because it's a better chance of perhaps being a heavy pack. People like that kind of stuff. All right. I'll see you guys there for the late night stream. If you had fun, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys tonight. I was a new buyer. Today was my first time. All right.